those claims from the mayor, saying crime is a central Indiana issue. The number of police calls made in the last week in Indianapolis is certainly getting the attention of Indy FOP President Rick Snyder.
Friday through Monday of last holiday weekend, and you'll see that Indianapolis had 15 people shot, 3 stabbed, and we had 3 that were killed, unfortunately. That was 18 shot or stabbed in just 96 hours.
Snyder told the Hammer and Nigel show on Friday that while crime in the city is down overall compared to previous years, there are still the sharp spikes that come around often each month. A former jail matron at a northern Indiana jail is pleading guilty to wire fraud this week. John Herrick reports.
Court documents say that when Pamela McDonald worked as the jail matron, she devised a scheme to unjustly enrich herself by depositing commissary funds into her personal PayPal account and then disguising the transfers as payments for legitimate invoices. McDonald ended up stealing more than $21,000, which she now has to pay back, and she was sentenced to 1 year of probation. She used that money to buy things like a video gaming chair, a memory foam mattress, and a full-size bed frame. John Herrick, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
And the Indiana Fever are finishing up their 2-game stint out on the West Coast tonight in Portland, taking on the Fire. Indiana is coming off a loss to Golden State on Thursday. Tonight's tip-off is set for 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now your forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final weekend of May, and it's going to be spectacular. Partly to mostly sunny skies, highs around 80 degrees, mostly cloudy tonight with a low of 53, and the rinse and repeat on Sunday, forecast highs in the upper 70s. I'm Fox 59 meteorologist Ethan Rossick for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com.
Hi, Jared.
Hey, Pat.
Long time no see.
You know, I barely get out of that clothes, and you're like, bam,
Well, you know
you're
what?
bouncing
I
on
don't.
me.
You know what? I don't like that dead air.
You're so
know.
happy to talk to me, and I'm excited to talk to you.
You know what? Because I have something for the news center.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What do you have for the news center?
Well, I had some shoplifting last night at the store on Keystone. I thought maybe you could.
Do you know what? I have a sign at the farm that says trespassers will be shot.
Okay, that
Now, wait a
really
minute.
doesn't work.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Survivors will be shot again. You need that for shoplifters. Shoplifters will be tased.
No, these were some mellow guys. They were in a white SUV, and they were stealing. There's a certain potting soil that you use to grow pot. It's called Happy Frog. Ever heard of that?
I have. How
Yeah.
do you have? Do you have Happy Frog?
Hell yes, we have Happy Frog. And
I
so
didn't
they
think
were.
that was a real thing.
Yeah, Happy Frog, and then they were actually stealing Ocean Forests, which is another one in the same line.
That's a more
Fox-
expensive one,
Fox
isn't
Farms.
it?
Yeah, it's
I think it is,
$19.99
yes.
a bag.
Yeah, it is 21. I think
21 bag.
Yeah, and so they're loading them up, and you know what really ticks me off about this? There was broken bags. They didn't take the broken bags.
No.
They literally moved the broken bag out of the way.
Did you get their license number?
Yeah, we have their license.
Yeah.
number. 'Cause
They
we
were,
have-
were they in a hurry? Weren't they worried about camming? How could
They
they,
didn't
not worry
seem
that there's a
to-
camera somewhere?
No, oddly, they stole some, and then they pulled up by the building, stole a few more bags.
My gosh.
Then drove around to the next street and came through where they had a cart with some more in it.
No fear.
Really inefficient. Really inefficient. I mean, if I had one of my staff moving bags like that, holy hell, we'd
All
be
right,
all
so-
day.
So, newsman, any suggestions for the shop owner here?
I'm
I'm really not looking for any advice. I'm just trying to kill a 4-hour show.
It'd be cool to do a ride along with you and Denny, and we go looking for these people. I'd enjoy that.
Yeah. That would be
Were they
fun.
normal dudes, or do they look freaky looking? What you've got pictures of them?
Yeah, I do, and eventually they'll make it to our website. I like to report on, you know what, that set of patio furniture I think last summer was stolen, and so we made a commercial out of it, and you know what, for what they stole was about $1,000. We reaped the benefits. It was such a great promotional piece. People loved.
You know what? You really
Yeah.
get to live on the sunny side of the street.
Yeah.
You know, you're the happy guy.
But we have brand new cameras so that they have license plate readers.
Fantastic.
The cameras do.
Yeah.
So
You got your own flock
Man.
system now. Monroe County just taking their flock system down. They're
What's
they're
a
not-
flock system? Oh, is that what?
That's the license plate reader
Okay.
technology. That
Why are
was
they taking them down?
exactly. Why aren't they building the new jail? Why aren't they doing Monroe County? It really is the People's Republic of Monroe. I don't know. They take down their surveillance cameras that the police department loves, and then they're not.
Yeah.
they're
I
not
wouldn't
building-
tell that. I would never tell that.
Oh, it's
What
been
they're
all
down.
over the
Just leave. I
news.
know, but just have the perception that they're still up.
Yeah. What do you think, there, newsman? Good idea or bad idea to
There-
take down the flock?
I just report the news.
yeah. I
There's no
want
opinions here.
No opinions. Nothing to say.
But don't you, Jared? Don't you feel like, that you're always? I mean, I always assume there's a camera on me now. I mean, always. I never feel like, because there generally is. I mean, it's like,
So you're
and that's
not
fine. It doesn't bother me.
you're not scratching your junk or your bottom at all.
No, but you know what? It's kind of funny because I thought there was a second shoplifter last night, because our cameras give like when the motion is, like there was motion 43 minutes ago, and so I start watching this other, and it looked like, wait, I got a second shot. It was me coming back from dinner. Beth, we went out to Sam's. And then Beth picked me up, and then she was dropping me off in my truck.
Did you?
I got my license plate number though.
That's excellent. You should be arrested.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Only Pat Sully could do
Wow.
that. All right, Jarrett.
Shoot.
Well, get out there and make some news, brother.
See,
I'm trying.
no, he reports the news.
Oh, he can make it too.
If he makes the news, then he's gonna have a problem.
Don't want to
Thank
do
you.
that.
Thank you, Jared.
Thank you.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools.
Hey, good morning. Welcome.
Power tools.
Saturday's Home and Garden Program, brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. We're going to be here till just 11:30 as IU football takes to the field.
I don't think so. Nope.
We here. What time we here till?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Hey, Allison is Ethan is off. So again, when they built these new studios, they kind of went back, kind of retro back to the 80s. So Allison is behind glass, and then Jared. Well, the news guy's always behind glass because that's where they belong. But Ethan's gone, so you're running the board. But you have someone back there with you with a 1970s porn mustache. Yeah.
Hey, that's the new
I
kid
don't
on the
think- I
block
don't
from
thi-
Purdue.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So this is Canyon.
Kenyon?
Canyon.
He is new, and he's a Purdue kid. And so this summer he's going to work here. He's also working part-time at Wish. But the first show he did with us, that's when you were sick.
Oh.
So I forgot you have not met him yet.
Yeah.
I did warn him multiple times about you.
All right, it's Canyon?
Yes,
don't-
Canyon.
Like-
and I did knew.
Like a canyon.
Uh-huh.
Like a hole in the ground.
Right. Like the
That is-
Grand. Like
Yeah,
the
that's right.
Grand
I can
Canyon.
That is so cool.
But if I remember right, you got a normal middle name, Canyon James. What's the middle name?
It was Canyon Scott.
Scott. There you go.
Okay, that's a little rough, but you know what? I think that's a safety valve that your parents put in there. It's like, you know, what if he doesn't really, get the canyon thing? Well, you can always go with Scott.
He looks like he could be one of Matt Hiblin's children.
That's what it is.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Because
Yes.
you looks very much like Matt when Matt first started as a producer.
Yeah, that is
Great hair,
Yep,
little mustache.
Now he's
the
got
porn mustache, 1970s.
I mean, well, listen, look where he is now,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
An assistant program director here at WIBC.
Yep.
Canyon is already?
no.
Oh, he will be.
Oh, by the end of the summer.
This is the ladder.
Yeah.
Soon to be.
Yeah, so how long you been here?
I've been here for about 2 weeks now.
All right, so you should have your own show here pretty soon. People drop like flies around
We
here.
really should-
Any day now.
Yeah, I'm having chest pains right now. Be ready.
Oh man.
One thing's for sure. Nobody's going to do artificial resuscitation to you. They're going to just let you
Not
go
really.
on back to God.
That really
You know
hurts
what?
my
I wouldn't know
feelings.
how, and this is starting to bother me. Do you know how to do CPR?
Yes.
I had a class because we Captain Shane,
Yeah, with a defibrillator.
Yeah, so
He'll
we
do all
bought
that.
a defibrillator from his company for
Did you get a
all
new
of
one,
our
or
stores.
did you get a used one or a new one?
We got a used one.
Yeah,
You can get a refurbished one for like $1,000, and everyone really should have them. We have them at Keystone, Allisonville. I don't know. I think we have them in Penn.
I agree. That we should have one in here,
You don't have one here?
especially on the weekends.
Some of the things you say, we need one in here.
Yeah.
No, I don't know how to do CPR. I think
You know what?
know,
Here's
but I've
what we're
never
gonna
been
do.
certified. And
We're gonna have Captain Shane will come in and give us a.
That's a great
lesson?
idea.
Yeah.
I would love
He
to
would
be
do that.
certified. I would love to have, just so I know. Allison, do you know?
I took a babysitting class when I was like 11,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I got a certification for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, I don't
It's all
remember.
changed
Couple
now.
years.
Everything's changed.
Yeah, there's no more.
There's no mouth-to-mouth stuff.
And I
Yeah.
think
It's
you
all-
have
it's
to
all
ask permission
compressions.
for like the victim. I'm almost
What?
positive you have to ask for permission now because they can sue you if you break their rib or something.
Don't they have a good Samaritan law? Look, I'm trying to save your life.
If you're unconscious, I don't know that I'd wait for an answer. I think I'd just jump in and start.
Hey,
I don't know these days.
Danny,
I
let
don't
me
know.
let me ask a question of you.
Okay.
How many times have I tried to give you the Heimlich when
Oh,
you're
jeez.
when you're coughing?
And sometimes you get a little aggressive, you know?
I know. See, that's why.
Yeah, what you
That's why
don't know is the last
that's why
time
you should be able to
the
sue me.
last time you gave me the Heimlich maneuver, I farted on you. You know, I was crop dusting you
Oh.
right there.
We
buddy.
don't
Oh,
say the F
man.
word.
Okay, I gassed you.
Okay, that's
You had
better.
it coming too, because you do get aggressive, Pat. Now look at those forearms. You're like
I
Sasquatch.
know why guys always like to talk about the gas.
Well,
And as if women
I
don't
No,
gas.
but we don't talk about it.
Well, you don't
We
have
don't,
to.
we don't
It's-
say,
frequently.
hey, when was that last time you had the gas?
Or just
you know what?
It's
I am,
called off gassing,
no,
Terry. At
I
least
am
get it.
here to tell you that
You guys like,
Women-
yay, I had a gas. Let me tell everybody about my gas.
they don't, you trust
because
me.
they're men. They're
Trust
just
me.
proud of anything they do.
And
It's
no
so
no
weird.
men are saying the word gas. Okay,
No,
The
No.
gas.
the
Yeah.
gas. Yeah.
they're
Well,
not.
they-
They're not saying. They're not saying that.
You know
There's
who are-
all other names.
But I still don't understand it. I don't understand why you just love it.
My number one resource for language like this is Jason Hammer.
Exactly.
He's got a name
It's
for
another
everything.
one. I mean, again, the guys get a little thrill out of it.
Yeah, and speaking of Hammer, have you seen his hair? It's really coming back. He lifted up his hat for me when we were broadcasting last week. I said, "Buddy, this is
What?
looking good."
What? Why? What is this about?
He had the hair thing.
Oh, I saw him yesterday. When
now
I,
everybody's had the hair thing.
Well,
I
I'll-
haven't.
I'll-
I'm waiting.
Wait until it thins out a little bit.
Yeah, I want to make because they say that you want to make sure that all your because then you have to go back in to get touched
Sure,
up.
sure.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking.
well, here,
I'm
Pat,
thinking about when I'm 73.
Pat.
Yeah.
Here's a Sharpie. You go ahead and touch it up, okay?
So where were we? Oh, but you know what? If we ever go to a party, which we really don't like people anymore. I always hang with the women. Way more interesting.
Oh,
Way more
right.
interesting.
I agree. Do you
they have the
participate?
best stories.
Did you participate in the conversation?
I just take it all in.
Women
I mean, I'll
ha-
throw in some stuff.
I will tell you this: women have friends, and they have multiple friends. Men don't have friends.
No.
Men, we just don't.
No.
And I don't know why.
Going back to
Because y'all got the gas.
yeah, we got the gas.
They're full of it,
Terry
that's for
shoots
sure.
and scores. Hey, we need a break, buddy. Oh boy.
Not yet.
Hey, you know what?
We have such a great at our store. We have such a great ladies' night. I've told this story before. We have ladies' night, and we get about 500 women that come in, and it's really just a free party for them. It's just kind of a. So then we thought, that works so good. We should do like a guys' night. We'll call it gadget night.
Yeah.
Isn't that what
It
Hooters
seems
is
like
all
a
about?
great idea.
Seemed like a great idea, and we had like grilling accessories and grill manufacturers and stuff that they could talk to.
Strippers?
Nobody came. No strippers. Maybe that's the key, or a farting
Wow.
or a farting contest. but
Farting machine.
I am telling you, no, it was a complete flop because the few guys that were there, their wives had brought them. Come on, we're going
Oh.
to Sullivan's. They're having a guys thing, and it's just
Wonder
like
what that is for. Why that is for you guys?
I don't know.
It seems like it'd be so
SNL.
good for you.
Well, we had good friends in high school. We had a few good friends
Yeah.
in college, but after that, we were working.
No, Beth goes out with her high school friends every week or two.
Yeah.
The neighbor girls every week or two.
What's
Okay.
awesome is she's still connected to her high school friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All right.
that's kind of cool.
Pat, who is if you had to name one best friend, who would you name?
you.
No, you're in trouble. Terry, who would be
That's
your
all I
best
have.
friend?
It really, 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 truly would be David
Yeah, see, my best friend is Janie. So
because they know
yours
you
is
better
probably-
than anybody.
You better say it. She's listening.
Yeah, mine obviously would be my wife.
Yeah,
Beth.
yeah. There we go. Well
But I
played.
think that's the truth,
But
right?
but you're a close second.
You're in trouble.
Oh, it is. It is my best friend because I don't have any.
Well, I know I'm a good friend because you ignore my texts.
Yep.
You don't answer my emails. You won't even answer the frickin' phone when I call you. And if I call you, I'm in desperate need. So I know you're my friend.
I only take Fulton's call.
There we go.
All right, 239-9393. When we come back, we're going to talk to Ann. She's got a rummage sale that she wants to promote.
So many today,
Is
and
it-
it's the US 40
That's right. From Washington.
yard sale.
Oh,
Remember when we
yes.
broadcasted doing it?
Oh my
Remember?
gosh,
How much
that
fun
was
was
so
that?
funny. The things that Terry Stacy made me do. Pidge was on vacation. She goes, "Hey, what we're going to do is we're going to get in the car, we're going to broadcast, and we're going to go to rummage sales all morning."
Yeah.
By the end, I was just sitting in the car.
Allison,
boy.
you would love that, wouldn't you?
I would love that.
I know
Some
you
of them
would.
were so shady, like Terry would get out and then I'd lock the doors. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC.
Sunshine, storms, tornadoes, maybe snow. Sometimes all in the same week. Spring in Indiana. Good news. The Weather Authority just arrived.
Storms begin to develop off towards the west. They're going to ride in for the evening rush hour.
The entire Fox 59 team are now part of 93 WIBC with Indiana's most accurate forecast when Indiana's weather is anything but predictable. The Weather Authority, now on 93 WIBC. Stay in the know while you're on the go.
Talk about the Weather Authority. We in Hamilton County got 3.5 inches of rain one morning last week. I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember which. And now we're going to have 7 days of dry out. I'll tell you what, that is really hard on your foundation. First of all, it soaks up all the water in the soil, and then it shifts the ground a little bit as it expands. And then as it starts to dry out, everything sort of shrinks, and you can start to see stair-step cracks in your brick on the outside. You might have doors or windows suddenly sticking. You might have floors that feel uneven or soft. It's not just the weather. That's a warning sign that your home's reacting to whatever's going on underneath it. You need to reach out to Indiana Foundation Service. They have trained and certified crews who understand how the local soil and weather can impact your home and how to fix it the right way. They'll give you options. If it's an affordability issue, they'll give you financing options, but they'll also give you a step-by-step of what you need to do over time. You know what? Don't panic. These people are the real deal. You can visit IndianaFoundation.com today. Schedule with the local guys to come out and take a quick look. And when I say local, I mean local. They're part of a national network. You can get lifetime warranties. You can get transferable warranties. But most of all, get that free inspection. It's IndianaFoundation.com.
That requires even more training and even higher levels of customer satisfaction. And this is something that is closely monitored by American Standard. And we're actually a big fan of that. We're very proud of the brand that we sell and up level of customer service that we give.
Put the award-winning Family Heating and Air to work for you. Give them a call, 317-577-8077, or go to FamilyHVAC.net, because nobody cares for you like family. Your trusted local independent American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning dealer.
Join us every Friday right around 5:50 for Beer Sample Friday.
Brought to you by Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus, home of free delivery within 75 miles of their store.
Remember that turbocharged lawnmower you wrecked trying to race last May?
No matter what scrap metal you got, it's all good with Solgood Industries. 317-929-1111.
Hey, turn your yard into a place you love at Miss M's Home and Garden in Bargersville. Save big at Miss M's Memorial Day sale now through Sunday. Save 20% on the premium American-made Brio wood-burning fire pits. Now, these are engineered for virtually smokeless experiences. If you've ever been to a fire pit, you know the smoke always goes right in your face. Not with the Brio. Plus, you get 20% off container trees and shrubs, 20% off patio furniture, and 30% off pottery. You can create an incredible outdoor living space. Miss M's, State Road 135, just south of Whiteland Road in Bargersville. Up north by me, visit Sundown Gardens in Westfield. Save big at Sundown Gardens Memorial Day sale now through Sunday. Save 20% on the premium American-made Brio wood-burning fire pits there as well. Plus 20% off container trees and shrubs, 30% off pottery. You'll find everything you need to create your dream outdoor living space. Sundown Gardens in Westfield, 186th Street and Spring Mill Road.
This hour powered by Price Point Comfort, your American Standard air dealer.
I love him to death, but he's dumber than a bag of rocks. And he hollers from his car, Ingval! Was you know dressed up stupid? It ain't Sunday. I said, Jimmy, we're going to Mr. Howard's funeral. And he goes, oh, hell. Did he die?
Bill Engvall, here's your sign. It wasn't my time.
I said, no, but he ain't feeling good, so we're having a dress rehearsal.
Saturday, June 27th, Murat Theater at Old National Center. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for the Michaelis Corporation. Available 24/7, 365. Great people. Well, he found them. Of course, I knew of Michaelis because I just always knew Richard. And then all of a sudden the house catches on fire. And Richard, and then we became really close. I mean, bosom buddies. And you know what? You can have that same. No, don't burn your house down. But it might be a little thing. It could be water. It could be mold. Whatever it is, call Michaelis. The number 844-FIX-INDY. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's some hard times in the neighborhood, but why can't every day be just this good?
It's the Home and Garden Show. And Pat, we lost a legend this week. I wanted to share with you. I know, I opened instead of you.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Oh, come on.
Do that again one more time, and I will.
Anyway, we lost.
Monsignor Shadle could put the hex on you.
He already did that this week. I told him I'd do his knee surgery, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
He passed. Listen, we lost a legend, a delightful lady by the name of Linda DiMartino. She had a beautiful voice. She played the piano. She starred at Starlight Musical. She sang and danced and everything. But she was a legend for one reason. Are you ready for this?
I know. Yeah, I mean, yes.
She was the first female voice when she lived in Connecticut. She was the first female voice for Otis Elevator. When they started automating, it was Indianapolis's own Linda DiMartino who became the voice of all the elevators all around the world.
You mean that would say things like ground floor?
Ground floor. That was Linda DiMartino.
Oh, no, that's a great job.
Isn't that?
We really lost somebody special.
Well, I thought so anyway.
How old was she? In her 40s?
She was born in 41. So
41, so she'd be
9 years, 10 years, 11 years. She was 85, maybe.
85.
Yeah.
God bless her.
Wow. I wish we would have known of her while she was still alive.
I wish so, too. I thought it would have been a fun interview. But she had, evidently, she was a great piano player of classical music, liked to sing. But when she worked for Otis Elevator, she was
I just
the voice.
remember as she aged, like taking an elevator, like, it's floor 3.
No.
And her voice started cracking.
I don't remember that.
She was at Indianapolis. She went to Broad Ripple High School. So.
I'm trying to think of the elevators I was in when I would have heard that.
Yeah.
So it had to be when I was very little, right? And maybe like if you went over to downtown in the Ayers.
I remember Ayers, 4th floor, toys.
But you know what? I can see her recording. It's like, all right, after the ding, we're going with the 4th floor.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
No. You trampled the ding. You were on top of the ding. You're too early.
No, that's WIBC. If we did it, that's the way it is. But anyway, rest in peace, Linda DiMartino, a legend.
That's very cool. That is a very cool story.
It's a great story.
All right. Let's see. We have joining us. I still kind of. It's been so.
Oh, was it Ann?
Yeah, Ann. How do you do I just tap it? What do I do again?
All right, let me get it up here.
No, teach me, Denny.
Okay, under the 1 to the lower right-hand corner, you'll see an A. Click on the A. There you go.
Hi, Ann. Welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're having our rummage sale at St. Mark Catholic Church. It's at the corner of 31 and Edgewood, and today is our bag sale. You don't want to miss it. Most of anything that you could fit in a bag would be only $5.
Oh.
I bet I could get Pat Sullivan
that's
in a bag.
amazing.
Now, what day, when did the sale start?
Well, believe it or not, we started Wednesday evening with an early bird. And then we ran all day Thursday. We've had people that are still dropping donations.
Okay, good. So it's possible you could get some good stuff that just rolled in.
Fantastic. Yes.
Why don't you give us a highlight? What's the coolest thing you have at the rummage sale, do you think?
Oh, wow. We have a lot of seasonal items. We have books. We have records. We have bicycles.
Records.
We even have
records are hot now.
Cookies.
Well, I'm sorry?
Yeah, we have cookies. We have But food here, yeah.
You know what? I don't think I would
Eat old
buy cookies at a rummage sale.
Yeah.
Are they
my
new?
God, those are the best
Are they
cookies.
new cookies?
Homemade.
Oh, they're not.
Yes,
they're not donated.
homemade fresh cookies.
Oh, I thought maybe they came in one of the bags.
Or Oreos from the
no,
90s.
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No. We
Okay.
have hardware items.
Oh,
We have gardening items.
very good.
Okay.
Probably
We
stuff
have
stolen
everything.
from my store.
They might
No,
be
no,
hot.
we don't.
Some hot, probably
Pat,
some
you're
hot
too far
items.
away from. You're too far away from us. We wouldn't go that far to steal.
Oh no. Oh, I wasn't talking
Diane
about.
has her
I
standard.
wasn't talking about the St. Mark's people. I was talking about people that steal something and then they get tired of it. Sometimes people steal the wrong size.
Well,
So they
I
just
don't know,
dropped
I
it
can't-
off.
They go, daggone it! I just stole this 7/16 ratchet or socket. It's the wrong size. I think I'll just take it over to St. Mark's. Write it off on my taxes.
So how long does it go today, Ann? When do you shut down?
Till 2:00 this afternoon.
All right.
And it's in our parish life center, so you have to follow the signs. You have to come in door 8, and it's in our new parish life center,
Wow.
Oh,
which
boy.
is a full-size gym, and it's packed.
Oh,
That
this
is
has
really
got to
cool.
be the
All right.
best one today. I bet this is the best garage sale or
bet
yard
it
sale
is.
of the
I
day.
think so also. And, of course, it's inside, so you don't have to worry about the sun on your head or anything.
Right,
Very
now.
comfortable.
So here's the question that the Catholics want to know. Okay.
Does this
No
count?
beers.
Does
Don't
this
even ask.
count as
does this
obligation?
count for mass?
No.
Oh, come on, Ann. Go out on a limb. Act like you own the place.
No.
Who's the priest there?
Father Eric Johnson.
Father Eric?
Fantastic priest.
How did you get
Yes.
him? That's like
Hey, I
Are you
can't reveal our secrets.
what? That he
Is
is.
he a good one?
Oh my gosh!
Yes,
I
he
mean,
is.
I would say probably top 5.
Does he know the Pope?
Sure.
Does he know the Pope?
He gave him a tattoo. I
No,
mean, golly.
I'm telling you what. Eric Johnson is. Does he still have a beard?
Yes, he does.
Yep, hasn't changed.
Is he a redhead?
Longtime Southsider, graduate of Roncalli High School.
He's a rebel. Huh?
We're supposed to say royal now, Pat.
Whatever.
In fact, he went to school here at St. Mark for a while.
You know what? I'm we have great priests at St. Pius, but man, Eric Johnson.
Oh.
I think I'm going to join your parish.
All right, it's till 2:00. It's in the Life Center.
Parish
And,
Life Center.
Yep.
And come
31st
in
in
door
Edgewood.
8.
Door 8.
Yep,
Door
and
8.
come in door 8.
I would expect Terry Stacy to leave the station here at 1:00 and be there by 1:30.
It's the best day
Oh,
to
we
be out.
would love for Terry to join us.
I love it. I really love it. I was
And
hoping
this
you
is-
had. Do you have a dog cage?
We had a dog cage.
Oh shoot!
Well, I did the US 40 one yesterday, the yard sales, and I found a pretty decent dog cage, but they weren't willing to dicker. $25.
I
I'm
know.
looking
And
cheaper.
you know where they got it from?
From?
Wednesday night from St. Mark's, and then they took it to there. That's the thing. All this stuff. Are we way over? No.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just it just goes on, right? Nobody ever
Right,
uses it.
and
Terry,
we
they're-
will negotiate with you. We will not let you leave without the item you want.
Terry,
I
they're
love
not
it.
called
All right.
cages. They're called crates.
Oh, crates. I need a big one.
All right, St. Mark's. Tell us where it is again.
Edgewood.
US 31 and Edgewood Avenue on the south side.
Okay, and if you have any young ones, Father Eric Johnson will be there to baptize them.
All right.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
No, but again, nobody's doing that today.
I know.
This is the
See,
best
you
one
have
ever.
to have it's experience retail. You have to have a little something extra.
Yeah.
So while everyone else is having just a yard sale,
Right.
now you're getting a great deal and you're getting your babies baptized.
You can't get that on Amazon.
That's right.
Thanks, Annie.
Thanks,
and
Ann.
Okay, bye.
No, no,
No,
no, Ann.
hang on.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
So we also have a large Burmese community at St. Mark, and they're serving food today, which is so delicious.
I thought you were going to say you
so
had a
while
Burmese
you're on
python.
the south, and so while you're on the south side, then you'll want to go over to St. Jude because they're having their festival tonight. So you could spend your whole day on the south side.
Does if you go to the festival, does that count for mass?
No.
Okay. Shoot. Okay. Just checking.
She's strict.
Yeah.
You can check with Father Eric. You
bet
have
I-
to get that answer from Father Eric.
You know
I
what
might
Pat's
call him.
favorite saying is? He owes me money.
That's right. All right, Ann, thanks.
Thanks.
It's been great visiting with you.
Thank you.
All right, see you later. All right, I
She's
guess.
terrific. I
She
would
is
like
great.
to. I know it's not my show, but I'd love to hear about more yard sales today.
Oh boy,
Hey, we got In the
we're
Weeds
bringing
coming
the
up.
swap shop back.
If anyone
Was
has a
that-
dog cage,
Well,
Crate.
and I'm
Crate.
looking
They're
for
not
big
cage, they're
urns,
crate.
and there are 2 urns for the front door and for David when he passes away, and then also,
You didn't say that.
and then also, I mean, I'm looking for 28 inchers,
Is it roomy?
but they don't. 27 is fine.
Okay.
Do you want it to be a 2-seater? Are you going to join him?
No, I'm going a different way. So just the one for him, and then one for the front porch.
Oh, God. All right, I can
Oh
go
yeah,
with the dog
yeah. I'm
crate.
getting I'm getting an urn for my high school boyfriend and me,
Yeah.
and then David's gonna be over there.
Oh, we got to go.
All right, we're coming right back with more 93 WIBC.
Hi, this is Chris Cox, owner of Chimney Solutions Indiana. The spring storms are rolling in, causing chimney leaks. But don't forget about those birds and raccoons that want inside your chimney too, adding unwanted odors and fire hazards. Don't wait until the fall, get it fixed now. We're experienced, fully trained professionals ready to fix your chimney right. Call us today at 317-757-6979. Chimney Solutions Indiana, protecting your home all year long.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Gutter Helmet. I know, we get into the summer here, almost to June. I would seriously think about having Gutter Helmet come out and take a look at and see how they can help you. If you're still getting up on a ladder to clean your gutters, you know what? It's so dangerous, especially as we get a little older and we have the dizzies. But whether you're, young, maybe you're young, you got kids to take care of. You got to take care of your house. And taking care of the gutters is boring as you know what, but it is so important because it protects you and it protects your home. That gutter system moves the water away from the envelope of your building, and without it, water can get in the crawl space, water can get under a slab, water can get in the basement. So protect yourself, protect your home with Gutter Helmet. They've been the leader of gutter protection since 1981. They have a 17% discount right now for Home and Garden listeners. And they also have 12-month financing. So you can check that out. There's a little, you got to follow all the rules on the financing. The number 800-5-HELMET. That's 800-5-HELMET. GutterHelmetIndy.com, and never clean your gutters again.
If you work with your hands, they don't care how you feel. You're sore, you're tired, and if the tool quits on you, you don't get to. That's the American way. And racing in Indianapolis, that's an American original. And so is Quality Supply and Tool. They're selling what works. They supply men and women who build this nation every day, not just on race day. So yeah, engines go wide open once a year, but if you're like us, you're wide open all the time. Next time you need supplies for a job, go to Quality Supply and Tool. Along with racing in Indianapolis, American Originals.
Hello, everyone. It's Terry Stacy for Premier Deck Coating. So here we go. It is time to be out and in full force on our decks and our patios. And you know what? Sometimes after a while, after 25 years with us and our deck, we were ready for a change because it was costing us money to keep it looking good year after year. And Premier Deck Coating, we'd heard about it, the Ultimate Deck Protection, a sister company of Rhino Shield, locally owned, loved all the things about them when I did my research. And what they have done is really transform that deck. And it's got a guarantee. I love everything about this, and I'm going to tell you about what it actually does. And that repels mold and moisture. And it's scratch resistant, and it's backed by that 10-year guarantee. It's fantastic. They take care of sanding the wood. They repair the damaged boards in preparation before they apply this special formulated coating. Easy to take care of. Saves you time and money. Premier Deck Coating. It is the ultimate deck protection. You can get on the list right now and get a free quote. Just visit premierdeckcoating.com.
Your home is more than where you live. It's your biggest investment. And at B-Window, we help protect it. Upgrade to high-performance windows and doors designed to increase your home's value while dramatically reducing energy costs year after year. With 0% financing for up to 2 years, upgrading your home can be completely worry-free. Plus, for a limited time, buy any product, get the second at 50% off. Schedule your free in-home consultation at bwindow.com. Trust local, trust your home to be.
Trust me. It takes everyone in the community working together to create a brighter future. Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Visit liveunited.org to learn how you can help.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Sullivan Hardware and Garden and Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers. Hey, we have some great sales going on this weekend. Bedding flat, 48 plants, just $15.
No way.
Yeah, way.
You getting tired of watering them?
No, we actually just, we're just still bringing them in. We just want to be a happy place. We have quart perennials, buy one, get the second one half price, and you can get as many of those as you'd like. We have some hanging baskets for $22.
What about furniture?
Furniture, you get an extra 10% off.
Really? Off the regular 30?
Yeah, they're still kind of hanging on to that Mother's Day thing or something. I don't know.
This is a great time to do the patio, man.
What else? Allison, can you think of anything else?
Seed packets, 25%
Seed
off.
packets, 25% off.
Did you talk about tropicals?
Tropicals, 25% off.
Where would you be without Allison?
I don't know. But you know what? Great time. Sully's Grill and Maggie's Bistro are open today. So you go make a day of it, grab a beer, walk around, enjoy the beautiful Saturday. 71st and Keystone.
49th and Penn.
Don't forget the good folks up in Cicero.
Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and Fishers and SullivanHardware.com. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the show that is unsponsored and will not go away. It's In the Weeds with Denny Smith.
What do you mean it won't go away?
Oh,
Hey, listen.
You're still doing it, aren't you?
This is graduation season. I went to a graduation last week. I got one more to go to.
That was your grandson.
That was my grandson. But what I realize is the way they communicate is so different. Like it used to be, what's the tea? You know? That's so old. Remember the 6s and 7s and all that type of stuff?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I went back in history, and I've got a whole bunch of little things for you where young people in the 1700s didn't want their folks to know what was going on, or in the 1800s, or even the 1900s. So I'm going to test you on some things.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
It's the bee's knees. What did that mean?
Oh, that's the cat's meow.
That's the cat's meow. Similar. Is it
You're
something
the
excellent
bee's
or
knees.
fashionable?
It's
Is
good.
it someone who worked extremely hard? Or was it a warning that a situation was dangerous to begin with?
I'm going to say D.
D. None of the above. No, Allison or
A.
excuse me. What?
A.
It was A. Terry had it right. It's something excellent and fashionable. All right, so how about this one? Mind your P's and Q's.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
What is that, Pat?
That means, put your nose to the grinding stone.
No, see, now there you go. That's what we're talking about. P's and Q's came from the Irish. Mind your pints and quarts because you're getting out of line in me pub. So mind your P's and Q's started off about drinking.
Really?
Yeah, how about that one?
That's a good one.
All right,
I do a
Terry.
pretty good job of that.
Terry, here's another one. Cutting edge. What did it originally, what was it called? What was that
Cutting
for?
edge. So that would be like, you're making moves in a good way. You're what's it called? I don't know.
Cutting edge today means you're on
You're
the,
cutting edge.
Yeah,
you're on the alpha side of things.
Yeah.
You're on the bleeding edge.
Back
is
in the
what
day,
we
it
call
was just a
It's
knife.
good. It's a good
It
thing.
was that's right, Pat. It was just knives and swords. That's where that came from.
Yeah,
to
cutting
begin with.
edge.
All right, Saved by the Bell.
So how did you know
Oh.
that?
Saved
Oh, it was
by
a
the
great
Bell.
show. Remember,
It
it
was a
on
great
TV.
show.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we were
Zach.
having kids
Remember
then.
Zach?
So,
All right, I'll give you a
Hot
clue.
gosh.
It was from the 17. You're killing me, Pat. It was from the 1700s and 1800s. But what was Saved by the Bell mean? Was it for
Like, saved by the edge of your pants. You were saved.
was it for boxing? Was
Oh,
it school
yeah.
classrooms?
Yeah.
boxing.
Yeah, I
School class-
agree.
No, it was actually it was a fear of premature burial, and they used to put a string up and attach it to a bell in case because back then if people were in a coma and they were breathing very shallowly, they
Oh.
thought they were dead. So they'd put a bell in there and right by their hand so they could ding the bell and they could dig the body back up, and it happened all the time.
Oh, wow.
Saved by the
love
Bell
that
was for
idea.
burial.
Safe by the, yeah.
Wouldn't you like to have that?
Well, actually, I will hang around a cemetery and jump in a few holes. If I'm having a bad day,
All right,
someone
how about
always
this one?
gets me out.
How about this one, Pat? Close, but no cigar. What was that from?
Close,
but no cigar.
no
Horse racing.
cigar. I don't know.
It was from carnival games where where you pitched something in the
Oh,
basket,
and you didn't get
but you
the-
missed, but you got a cigar because everybody smoked back then.
But
and
that
so-
was back in the days when they could hand out smoking materials to kids.
So, okay.
All right.
So if you did win, you would get the cigar.
You got the cigar, exactly.
Close, but no cigar.
No cigar. All right, how about this one?
Wow.
Break the ice.
Oh.
Break the ice.
That came
Where
from
did that
Cl-
come? You know,
Come from
awkward.
Hillary Clinton.
Was it awkward Oh gosh, dear. We don't talk politics on this show. All right, was break the
Did
ice?
you say
Was
something
it?
about ice?
What was it? Wedding ceremonies in Scandinavia? Shut up, Pat. Ships clearing frozen waterways, or was it the beginning of an awkward situation? What did it come from?
Could you repeat? Could I repeat those?
Your ears don't work when your mouth is open, Pat. All right, break the ice. Did it originally refer to beginning awkward conversations? Was it ships clearing frozen waterways, or did it actually come from wedding ceremonies in Scandinavia where they would break the ice after the ceremony?
I would say A.
A was beginning awkward conversations. No, it was from ships going ahead. They always had a heavy hold ship to break the ice for the rest of the people to get into the harbor. Aren't
It's kind of weird because now we use it as we do little, hey, I thought we'd do a couple little, group things to kind of break the ice.
Yeah, there's icebreaker games.
Yeah.
And,
All right, so
yeah.
one more, and because we're running out of time here. Paint the town red. Now, Irish, I'm turning to you first. What does paint the town red mean?
Well,
Or where did it come from?
From the Protestants.
The
Is it
phrase
biblical?
supposedly became popular after a drunken English nobleman vandalized a town, political protests in London, or firefighters marking dangerous buildings.
Definitely the Protestants. Then.
Paint the town red? No, it was a drunken Englishman, and he vandalized the town with red paint. And so, as drunks would do, now they say if you're going to go out and drunk, you're going to say, I'm
paint
going
the
out
town.
to paint the town. How about some true and false? No, wait a minute. I
That's a
got
really good one.
I liked it.
Yeah, okay. Son of a gun. Where did that come from?
Oh, son of a gun. Having fun on the bio.
Son of a gun will have fun on the bio. No, that's not where it came from. Son of a gun. Okay, here's the story. If a woman had a baby or gave birth on a ship, and she couldn't tell who the father was, she was known to be son. The baby was known to be son of the gun because there's always guns on the ship, and that's where that came from.
That's a stupid one.
I don't like that one either.
You don't like that one?
I would come up with something different.
Okay, Pat.
Somebody did. Son
Pat,
of
you
a-
tell me this one all the time. Where did pipe down come from? Pipe down.
Pipe down.
Popeye.
Did it mean stop smoking, quiet down after the naval whistle signal, or stop arguing at church meetings?
I'm going to say B.
It was right. Quiet down after the naval whistle. The bosun mate would blow the whistle, and then if you were noisy below in your hammock, they'd yell at you. There you go.
Dun, dun, dun,
Wasn't
dun,
that
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun. Thanks, Allison. You can still sing.
Hey, we have just oh no, do we have to break now? We probably do.
Let's break and then we can talk to Fulton.
Okay. All right. 239-9393. Saturday's Home and Garden Program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Indiana settlers named not one, but 2 communities after him. More than a third of Indiana's 92 counties bear the names of Revolutionary War figures. His wit could spark laughter or ignite a revolution. America had 250. Indiana's revolutionary roots tells their stories. Weekdays at 6:35, 8:35, and 11:35 a.m. and 4:35 p.m. The revolution gets a little closer to home on 93 WIBC.
It takes everyone in the community working together to create a brighter future. Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Visit liveunited.org to learn how you can help.
Hannah complained of a headache. It was a rhabdomyosarcoma. The tumor was very aggressive, and it very quickly became clear that St. Jude was the ultimate place to be. St. Jude is an asset to the world. I think it's the kind of place that could teach the world a couple of lessons about how to treat people. If those lessons could be learned, this world could be a better place.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
If you work with your hands, they don't care how you feel. You're sore, you're tired, and if the tool quits on you, you don't get to. That's the American way. And racing in Indianapolis, that's an American original. And so is Quality Supply and Tool. They're selling what works. They supply men and women who build this nation every day, not just on race day. So yeah, engines go wide open once a year, but if you're like us, you're wide open all the time. Next time you need supplies for a job, go to Quality Supply and Tool. Along with racing in Indianapolis, American originals.
Hey, this is Denny Smith. If you're on a well, peace of mind starts with regular maintenance. There's nothing more frustrating than when the well goes down. C&J is now offering the lowest price of the year, and that's a 30% discount off the 6-point well clean-out, inspection, and brand-new well cap. And you know the well caps break down over time, so if you can get a free one, now's the time to do that. This is going to give you a professional check that helps catch small issues like pressure or performance before they turn into those expensive problems. C&J's techs make sure your well is working the way it should for safe, reliable water. Listen, they're the official partner of the Indiana Pacers and Fever. Great systems, great people, too. Call 317-210-5343 or just go to cj4water.com.
See Post Malone with special guest Jelly Roll and Carter Faith on June 12th. You can get your tickets now at WIBC.com.
Terry Stacy here, and if you hate to paint, you need Rhino Shield. You know what I'm talking about. Every couple of years, you start to see cracks in the paint of your house and dread the thought of climbing up that ladder again. You need to call Rhino Shield now and never paint your house again. Rhino Shield is a ceramic coating specifically formulated for our unique climate, and unlike traditional painting contractors, Rhino Shield is a long-term solution. Plus, they can do brick, wood, and metal. Comes in a variety of over 1,100 colors and can be mixed to your exact specifications. Rhino Shield comes with a 25-year transferable warranty, ensuring your home is protected for years to come. Right now, get the guaranteed protection of Rhino Shield for your home for 15% off the regular price. Offer is limited, so call them today at 888-RHINO-41. That's 888-RHINO-41. Residential and commercial. Don't paint, no vinyl. Go Rhino and never paint your house again.
Hi, Pat Sullivan here for Hoosier Boy, Schlegel Greenhouse. You know that brand, Hoosier Boy. You see it all over at the finest garden centers in the city right now. Dahlias. The dahlias are absolutely gorgeous. And you can get, like, they have them in like it's an 8-inch pot. It is so full. I mean, they're really beautiful. They really are. And with dahlias, you can always dig up the bulbs later and save them until next year. We hope you don't do that.
The nice thing about Hoosier Boy is they give so much to other people. It's amazing how much charity stuff they do, Pat.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's okay. Hoosier Boy has helped hundreds of organizations raise money. I'm kidding. Of course they are. They're a local business. Hundreds of groups raise money for their organizations. It's a fun and easy, no paper forms required. So they have a special fundraising program that you could have your organization. They offer a spring, fall, and winter program, perfect for school organizations, churches, and more. And best of all, you're selling something everyone loves. And that's true, beautiful flowers, because there's nothing worse when the Cub Scouts come with that popcorn. Maybe Cub Scouts should hook up with Hoosier Boy. So you can pick up. I'm kidding, kids. I am kidding. I'm just trying to help you. Hoosier Boy products and plants can be found at Country Harmony in Brownsburg, Blooming Foods in Bloomington, Miss M's in Bargersville, Sundown Gardens in Westfield, White's Ace Hardware in Carmel, Geist and Fishers, Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan, and Sullivan Hardware and Garden. It's Hoosier Boy.
This is James at Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling. You can trust us with all your heating and cooling needs. We have over 150 years of combined experience.
PricePointComfort.com. Price Point Comfort is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air dealer.
Hey, this is Spencer Thompson at Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus, and now through Monday, June 1st, it's our Memorial Day sale. Smith Brothers of Bern is 50% off, plus when you buy 2 or more pieces, the final piece is just $99. You won't find these prices anywhere. Lazy Boys 50% off. Lift chairs are on sale. Hollywood and Berlin Gardens outdoor furniture, low price guarantee. Free delivery, interest-free financing, only at Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Swain Co. Adam Swain took over the company from his father, Ken, who sadly passed away way too early. Ken was a character, and he actually got in the crawl space business before there really was a crawl space business, because he recognized what was going on in those crawl spaces. You know what? It didn't stay there. And so he was probably one of the first in the crawl space business, and knowing that conditioning that space like any other part of the home pays dividends, because what goes on in that crawl space, the water, the humidity, it doesn't stay there. It goes throughout the house. So if you can swing it, encapsulation is what I recommend. Swain Co. has done the Yellow House at Keystone, the North Pole at Keystone, and our home. So highly recommend it. And then, you know, if you haven't had anybody down there, have them come out and do an inspection anyway. So take some video, some photos, let you know what's going on in the crawl space. So highly recommend Swain Co. The number is 407-1868. That's Swain Co. or my sister, I'm not sure. 407-1868, SwainCoLLC.com. I feel like I'm really sharp this morning. You guys feel the same way?
Sharp as the eraser on your pencil.
Man.
Hey, Monsignor Shadle just wrote, and he says, I must be getting old. I knew every expression from In the Weeds.
Hey, more importantly, what Monsignor said about the church festivals.
Obligatories?
He said, bring your collection envelope to the festival and it counts as Mass.
There you go. You got it from the guy himself.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so... I love that religion.
Yeah. But then you got to go to confession and pay the toll.
Oh, to pay the toll.
Yeah. All right. What do we have? We've got Fulton and Steve. Well, I think since Steve called in first, we'll take Steve, and then we'll take Fulton.
Okay.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Pat. Hey, I just want to say that my daughter and son-in-law and a couple of their friends really had a great time riding in the Sullivan Express last Saturday.
Oh, that's nice.
Lucas Oil 500 Festival Parade. So just really thank you for that. That was really a great experience for them. And Allison, by the way, we are on Monday. It's 5 months until you can get online and buy tickets for the Sullivan Express at sullivanexpress.com.
Wow.
I'm counting down the minutes.
There you go. Now, Steve, you had a busy weekend working. Are you taking some days off now and enjoying yourself?
I have been taking some time to do things around the house, and that's why I'm calling is we're doing a renovation of our bathroom. Obviously, I'm not doing it. We have somebody coming in, and I have a question for Denny about the blue and red pipe that's already installed, and they need to extend some of it and divert some of that. And my real question is, I've got a diverter that's already on there that was for the old shower, but there's pipes that go up to the top. How will they go about adding pipe and redirecting that pipe, Denny?
You know, it depends on if they have the right bit to get through the upper plate or the lower plate. And what they do is they send up, just like an electrician would send a fish tape up, they can use magnets and strings to begin with to get it up to the chaseways and the areas. But plumbers are pretty much becoming electricians. And, you know, I've had on good authority that Jesus would have been a plumber, but they didn't have plumbing back then, so he went into carpentry. But the plumbers have got to be really.
Wow, that you should have saved that for In the Weeds.
In the Weeds. It's really getting creative about how we get through these upper plates and lower plates, and we don't need a whole lot of room, but we still got to get through there. So I'm guessing fish tapes or magnets and strings, Steve.
Denny, we're in the 21st century. Fish tapes and strings, seriously?
Well, do you want them to cut your drywall or your lath and plaster?
Probably the cheapest way.
There is no log. There isn't any flooring left, nor there isn't any plasterboard on the wall.
Drill a frickin' hole in the plates and just pull it up there. That's not a big
All right.
deal. All right.
Hey, Steve, do you know the difference between the red and blue pipe?
The red is hot and the blue is cold.
Look at
All
that.
right, you're a plumber.
You know,
Hey, there's
I know
more
that
to it
because
than
I've been
that.
listening to the Home and Garden Show for like 10 years.
Steve, it
That's
was
right.
good to see you. Thank you and all the folks from Indiana for all making the parade safe last
Are we
week.
allowed to say that Steve works for Homeland Security?
Yeah, we can.
Well, thanks.
Thank you very
fellas,
much.
and,
Yeah, I
Pat,
felt
we'll see you next Saturday.
All right.
For the Alzheimer's event.
That's right. Alzheimer's event
Oh.
is next weekend, and we're going to be out there broadcasting. So, thank you, Steve. He's gone.
Yeah, sounds like.
Hi, Fulton.
Hey, good morning.
We got to talk quick. We only have a minute.
Yeah, how you doing, Pat?
I'm doing good, but I want to hear about the play because that starts on Thursday, right?
Yes, it is opening night.
What's the name of it?
It's called Annie the Musical.
And what are you? You have 2 roles in that, correct?
Yep. Yes, I do.
What are they?
It is and Jimmy Johnson radio's only Mascanazzo for NBC's radio.
Oh, he's got a radio
And
voice.
There's a dog back there for the assistant dog catcher.
Assistant dog catcher. There you go. All right, tickets. Where do you get tickets? Real quick, 10 seconds.
You get tickets on the website on addictator.com, or if you want to get tickets, the doors open at 6:30.
There you go. All right, Fulton, thank you very much. All right, I'm going. I'm going Thursday. We're coming right back.
From the Price Point Comfort Mitsubishi Electric Studios, this is 93 WIPC HD1 Indianapolis.
With Iran.
It does remain unclear at the moment whether Iran has indeed agreed to the president's key asks, and that includes Iran's commitment to never obtain a nuclear weapon. President Trump also demanded unrestricted shipping traffic in the Strait of Hormuz and the removal of mines in the waterway. And regarding Iran's highly enriched uranium, the president says the stockpile will be unearthed by the United States, which it is agreed is the only country along with China with the mechanical capability of doing so in close coordination and conjunction with the Islamic Republic of Iran, plus the International Atomic Energy Agency, and destroyed.
And that's Fox's Madeline Rivera in D.C., Iran's parliament speaker, in a posting on X writing, quote, "We do not gain concessions through talks, but through missiles," unquote. Both sides would be required to discuss the destruction of Iran's enriched nuclear uranium within the 60-day ceasefire. 2 federal judges, meantime, blocking President Trump in 2 different situations.
A federal judge ruled that the administration cannot move any money for the time being into the $1.8 billion weaponization fund, which is meant to pay out people who think they have been victimized by the federal government. Then a separate federal judge ruled that President Trump's name has to come off the Trump Kennedy Center, and the administration cannot move forward with planned renovations that would close the center for 2 years. And that is too much for the president. In a very long post, he concludes with this: "I have instructed the Department of Commerce to make all necessary arrangements with Congress to allow a full and complete transfer of this institution, giving them the responsibility for its operation, maintenance, and management."
And that is Fox's Peter Doocy at the White House. America is listening to Fox News.
You never know who might be taking the quiz.
Hi, I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson, your personal astrophysicist.
Hey everyone, it's Phil Sims.
Hey everyone, it's Danica McKellar. It's Candace Bushnell.
I'm Jeremiah Brown.
Hey everyone, I'm Kix Brooks. I'm John Taffer.
I'm Jennifer Aiden.
Everybody's Kevin Nealon.
It's Mr. Wonderful here, and it's time to take the quiz.
5 questions in less than 5 minutes every day. Listen and follow at thequiz.fox.
The world of business moves fast. Stay on top of it with the Fox Business Rundown every Monday and Friday. Fox Business reporters, anchors, and hosts will bring you beneath the stock market speculation and boardroom drama to tell you about the biggest business stories of today. Whether you're on Main Street or Wall Street, Fox Business is invested in you.
Listen to the Fox Business Rundown every Monday and Friday at foxbusinesspodcasts.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts. 93 WIPC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
From the Circle City to another close by. A sunny start to the day, already up to 73 in downtown Indy with the high getting to 81. I'm Jarrett Lewis. Here's what's trending at 10:03. A man charged with stealing a car and crashing it into a utility pole and backyard in Carmel is someone who had several felony theft cases against him in Marion County. Carmel Mayor Sue Finchem says too much crime is coming from Marion County and filtering out to her area.
What I find really egregious is I don't hear anyone in Marion County pounding the desk and saying, this is unacceptable, we're going to fix it. That's disturbing to me. Our residents deserve better.
Mayor Finchem told Angela Ganote on Fox 59 Friday morning that this isn't about politics, but about finding solutions. A classroom activity at Emon Schools in Fisher, starting out as play before turning serious and leading to a strangulation charge. Ryan Hedrick reports.
A 12-year-old boy was left with cuts and struggling to breathe after his math teacher, Nathan Sandlin, grabbed him during a water gun game, say court records. Investigators say video shows Sandlin pulling the boy in from behind as the kids in his class asked the teacher to stop. The child had fresh marks on his hand and arm. Sandlin told the cops he was trying to de-escalate the situation using a technique he learned from a previous job. Ryan Hedrick, 93 WIBC, Mobile News.
A new proposal recently introduced by the Indianapolis City County Council would raise car registration fees in 2027 to address an infrastructure backlog. The plan would implement flat annual rates, meaning cars, motorcycles, and light trucks would pay $100 yearly, while larger trucks would pay nearly $250. Council leaders estimate the changes will pull in over $70 million in new transportation revenue next year alone. That extra cash could allow Indianapolis to secure state matching dollars for road funding. Lots of sunshine will be seen throughout Indiana this weekend. Aaron Updike at the National Weather Service in Indy says warm temperatures will continue into next week.
Typical temperatures for end of May, early June are in the upper 70s to near 80. So we might be slightly above normal next week, but we're going to see dew points in the mid-50s. So it's not going to feel overly humid or anything like that.
While not seeing any severe weather on the horizon, Updike says showers will be possible in the coming days. And the Fever will look to bounce back from their loss to the Valkyries a few nights ago when they take on the Fire in Portland tonight. Tip-off is at 8 Eastern. Indiana right now is 4-3 on the season. Here's the forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
Partly to mostly sunny skies, highs around 80 degrees, mostly cloudy tonight with a low of 53, and the rinse and repeat on Sunday, forecast highs in the upper 70s. I'm Fox 59 meteorologist Ethan Rossick for 93 WIBC.
I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level on the go and at WIBC.com. Here's Pat Sullivan.
Hey, Jared.
There.
Was that better?
Well,
because the first hour you complained that I just jumped right on top of you.
I wasn't complaining. Well,
you were. So I wanted to give you plenty of time.
That was almost perfect.
Did you go to the race?
I did.
Good time.
Yeah.
Great time. So I was watching Fox News this morning, National Fox News, and they were talking about, and I apologize, I don't know who the weekend anchor was. A lady, I know her, not very nice, but she was saying she was in town because they actually did their broadcast from Indy, and then halfway through, then they had their planes back to New York or whatever, so they were back. She found herself, and she's telling the story. She goes, "I found myself following the race," and she goes, and she started stories like, I don't do any sports, and I always feel bad, but I don't know anything about any sports. And so, and then her final thing, she goes, Indy, you got me. And she was really fired up about, and she followed the race to the end. So I thought
the place really sucks you in. Once you're there. I don't know if this is because as I've gotten older, I've recognized more of this happening. But I have found more people who maybe they do their own content, they do their own stuff on YouTube or TikTok, and they end up going to the race. They get the VIP treatment, they get the passes. They're trying to take it all in, and just more of them, I guess. I've just noticed have taken note of the actual race. Like they may have heard about it before, but now they're actually going to it, and they're like, wow, this is up towards the top 5, top 3 events I've ever been to.
I don't know who I was watching, but it was that guy who goes around and does the experiences of sporting events.
Yeah.
And he's walking out, and he's like, is Indy the greatest sporting event, or of the
They've been
the best?
improved.
And it's like, and he's like talking, like debating himself, but he was like so blown away, like, is this really the best? I mean, it was really
All
interesting
of
to
a sudden,
watch.
over the last few years, they've been getting bougie, and they've been making it more and more elegant, more and more, just they've improved the thing. It's cost. I mean, they, whether it's the suites or whatever it is, but they really and truly are trying to make it, the event.
Yeah,
And
but
you
it's
don't have
not
to wear
just
the hats like the
yes, and there's
Kentucky
definitely for people that want that experience of bougie, they have that. But then to the average race fan, it's all there.
Yeah,
so
pretty cool.
it's really cool. But I think the hookup with Fox News and Fox overall has really been a positive thing for Indy.
I believe they had the governor and the lieutenant governor on at some point during the show that you're talking about with those particular anchors, wherever they were. I think they were positioned towards the exit of the pit lane.
Yeah, it looked like they were right on the track.
They were
I
talking
thought,
to
"Man,
him.
I hope
yeah.
they wrap this up. It's gonna be a problem.
For an event too that it draws 350 some thousand people. It's still crazy to me how some people on a national stage, whether they're in media, whether they're in sports media or just regular news media, they will notice this event and they'll kind of like, like it's, now that I'm here, now that I'm experiencing it more, this is actually really cool.
Hey, Pat, one of the things I noticed is that Danica Patrick has bigger biceps than I do. Did you see her on the
Okay,
broadcast?
that is like
No.
hardly anything.
No. Oh, she has big, what, that she does.
I mean, so does Terry.
Terry does not have big biceps.
So, pull up your shirt.
you
No,
seen my
I'm not.
biceps?
No,
Pull up your sleeve.
no, I'm not pulling up my sleeve.
No, but Terry, you know how strong she is? Oh, you know
Well,
what you
that's
should
her leg.
do?
That's her leg.
Wait a minute. I just thought, because Jared was not with us. Would
Arm
you like to
wrestling.
arm wrestle Terry in
Oh,
the
boy.
third hour?
Jarrett, you better say no for your own good.
Do it.
I mean, you don't have to. Not today if you don't want to. If you think you need preparation time,
Should we
we can do
ask-
this another day.
Should we ask the YouTube chat? Should they decide for us?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Jarrett, you should put that off till 1920 or to 2028.
I know. You should do that. Although I will tell you that you arm wrestling Terry or any other female is a lose-lose.
Yeah, because
Because
if you beat her, they say
you
you
beat a
wrestled
girl,
Right.
or it's like wrestling. You either beat a girl or
Respectfully, I will decline.
oh, you're
Well
such
He's
a
done,
sissy.
afraid.
What a wuss!
No,
He's so
he's a-
afraid.
Actually,
he's not afraid.
I-
he's intelligent.
no. I arm wrestled, and I mean we're going to leg wrestle later, but
I'll do thumb wrestling with you, but that's it.
It's okay, guys.
All right, Jared,
Nobody
think
has to
about it, man.
wrestle.
Stop.
I'm a world-class thumb wrestler, by the way.
Dude, you all right? You
Oh.
two can. You sissies can do that, and then.
Pat and I are about to get on
Terry
the floor.
Terry and I will go Greco-Roman.
I'll bring the olive oil.
See you, Jared.
Later.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools, power tools.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. Hour number 2 of Saturday's Home and Garden program. I was thinking it was hour number 3. I just have a little bit of disappointment. Could you just give me a moment? Turn your mic on.
I was just testing you. Got a nice listener comment, and it was from our friend Deborah, and she says, look up Amanda News 8 from 13 years ago. The ABC News anchor was laughing. She had a laughing attack on air over CPR baby. Remember we were talking about CPR?
Oh, yeah. I would like to learn CPR.
She says a 12-month-old baby girl performs CPR on a dummy. And if she can do it, so can we. And she says, P.S., my dad always said, here, pull my finger. So thanks, Deborah.
I
That
think
was a
everybody-
conversation we were having in hour 1.
Yeah, in hour 1. Everybody's certified here but me. And I'd like to know now that
But I will
It could
tell
happen
you,
at any moment to any one of you in this
Yeah.
room, including me.
but I need to do it again because one, as a refresher, and two, they've changed some stuff with the breathing and stuff.
Right. Different song now.
Different
So I
song.
was certified when I was 11 years old, so I could probably use
Yeah.
a brush up as well.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
right here in the pit, in
Okay.
the studio.
Perfect.
So what's the new song? It was always "Staying Alive."
It's a different song, isn't
Not
it
the
now?
Bee Gees.
It's a different. Is it a different song now? That
No,
you're supposed to
it's
do it too?
Feelings.
Right, slower.
Nothing more than feelings.
Well, I know this much. You don't have to lock lips anymore.
Trying to forget
My
feelings of love.
Enough.
Teardrops
Gee whiz.
falling down on.
in my face.
Okay. Anyway.
Wow.
I think I'm out. I don't think I know the words anymore.
We used to.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about ants.
Mm-hmm.
They are in full force again this year.
Yep.
And the only thing that I could do to get them away from my kitchen, they came into the kitchen, is to use Dawn detergent, Dawn dishwashing detergent.
You thought they
And
were
I
dirty?
sealed all around the window pane, all around through there, all in, around the sink where I thought they were coming up from behind, and they're gone today.
Really?
Gone.
What a life hack.
Dawn dishwashing detergent.
must
I
have
read
really-
it. You know, I
really
tried the
clean
dryer sheets.
feet.
I tried everything because
Why
I want
wouldn't
to remove them humanely.
Okay, so let me, from a different angle, why wouldn't you just get like a tarot ant trap?
Not necessary when you've got Dawn.
So you think your Dawn just made him go away happily?
They're gone.
No.
And they're clean.
And they're blind.
they're
And they're clean.
And they're blind.
Now then after that problem
From the
was
Dawn,
solved,
that Dawn is a some sort of a chemical.
it is.
So
but
so
look,
you're saying
dirty
you
ducks.
won't
they
use
just don't like the smell.
you won't no.
No,
It causes
Terry, no.
blindness
Terry, don't go from intelligent to stupid. You can't go that quick. You got to
to
slow
ants.
Okay, here's the other problem. After that problem, I had this problem. I'd like for you to all hear.
down. Oh boy.
Oh, I just took a picture of it. Wait a minute. These are bees.
Sounds like you live by the racetrack.
Yeah, either that or you got a lot of catmint in the kitchen.
All of a sudden, look at all of these bees. They just arrived yesterday.
Where are they at your house?
At the house,
me
and
see.
they're on the house now. And I think that they're going into the house.
That's a
they're
swarm?
through something.
Terry,
Oh my gosh.
You got to get a beekeeper, girl, because they're
I
going to
think
go
we
open the
do.
soffit.
I just wondered if they could. I want them to be happy. You know,
All
I
right.
don't want to kill
So
them.
for
I
you
think they're-
beekeepers out there, it's Terry, Terri, at WIBC.com.
I
Give
think
her a
we've got
hand.
a couple
Can
of
you
bee
tell if
people.
they're honeybees?
I don't know what kind
Can't-
of a
hard
bee.
to
We didn't even
tell.
get that close.
Are they still swarming?
They were swarming. They swarmed, and then last night they all went to sleep.
Their
So I don't
GPS
know if they're
obviously
back.
brought them to the wrong place.
That's what I thought.
No, they know they're safe. She won't kill anything.
That's
she won't,
true.
We
I
don't want to
mean-
kill honeybees anyway because they're pollinators, but she's going to need to get a beekeeper to find the
on the side of
queen,
the
grab
house.
the queen.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen such a thing.
You've never
Can we-
seen a swarm?
No, can we put that on our Facebook page?
If you want to, I don't know that anybody be interested in it, but
I
I,
think they
just wondered
would.
how many
Sure they
people
would.
have had a bee problem, and I want them removed safely. I don't want to hurt them. Did you hear about all those bees that were just killed? Thousands and thousands of colonies out in California fire,
Oh, really?
and it's going to take 2 years to rebuild those bees' lives. Well,
Wow.
I guess they're
but
dead. So
maybe if you
They're-
get
they
a
lifted up all the hives, all the the hives, and they were
Honeycombs.
all gone and
oh
dead.
shoot. Well, they'll be okay. We'll get some new ones.
I hope so. Anyway, I don't want to hurt these bees. They're in a crisis mode right now.
I follow a lady on Instagram, and that's all she does is she goes to homes and she removes these giant
Does she really?
honeycombs from houses.
Oh,
She's like in the southern area.
I
But
wonder if they're
it's
in between stuff
fascinating.
they've gotten because I don't see anything
They will
except
go
where
up
they're
the
going in.
They will go up any little crack. As long as the queen gets up there, the worker bees are going to.
you need to
take
get
care
your
of it.
puffer out.
Oh my!
Get your puffer out.
from my fireplace.
No, you puffer with Dawn
Oh,
powder in there, and it calms them down. It's calming powder,
No,
right? What is it called then?
it's smoke.
So, it's smoke.
it's
It's
smoke.
Okay,
Do you
so
have to
the
tear
powder
the
wouldn't
house?
be good.
Would they have to tear part of the wall away, of the side of the house?
Well, if it gets too, maybe they can coax the queen out, but if not, yeah, they're going to have to pull out that
I'd like
soffit
to see
board.
them coaxing her
Well, a lot of
out. How
times
do
they
you
use
do
a
that?
Snicker bar.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. You know how I was trying to trap the ants?
Are we in the
I took a
fourth
bite of
hour yet?
Twinkie and I set it on the counter, and I thought maybe they'd all jump on. And then here's the thing. I sent this to Borelli. None of them would touch the Twinkie,
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
because
should
they
that
know.
tell you?
which makes you a little curious, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
If the ants aren't going to eat the Twinkie.
Twinkie, do you guys know what's in that?
Hey,
Everybody walking around it. They're fun to watch. They did. Everybody was They were,
Yeah.
they all walk in a line, and they would all just like sniff, and then they'd all walk around.
They went right
with
for the
Twinkie.
carrot.
hey, when we come back, I've got a question about seeding and mulching. Jane and I put down some grass seed where we tore down the old grow dome, and I need.
Wait,
to
you
get
got
me
rid
some-
of the grow dome?
Yeah, the structural members. I had sprayed foam on the north side to control the heat because in the wintertime you have to heat it to save the plants.
I mean, you took it down.
Took it down. I had to
I
because
thought you loved it.
I thought you did
I did,
too.
but structurally it was not safe because the foam that we sprayed it with started to hold moisture in some of the structural members, and
Oh.
it started to creak and crack. And I saw some things falling down. I'm thinking, I don't want to be in here. I don't want anybody. I mean, the dog's train in there.
Oh, shoot.
I know. So anyway, we tore it down, but now we've got
Should have
this great
followed
big-
the instructions.
When we come back, I'm going to ask you some questions about seeding. Okay, my brother?
Okay, I'm just still, give me a moment.
I know. That's what the police said. The police were training this week. We had somebody from Lake County this week.
Oh.
All the way down from Lake County to train at the barn. And we're still going to do the Olympics in August. I will keep you all posted. You can come out and see how they train and how they find all the criminals, the
Wait,
bad guys.
like dog Olympics?
Dog Olympics.
Okay.
Canine. Well, the trainer and they're a team. But yeah, it's going to be in August. It's going to be right here in Central Indiana. Be in Zionsville, and at Denny's Farm.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that?
You know what you should do is
We
you
should
need to
broadcast from
plant
that.
some. We should.
We should broadcast.
Yeah, open up
from
your
the
wallet.
We've been
Dog
trying
Pay
to
the
get
man.
up there to see you. We've been trying to broadcast from your home for years.
For
We can
years.
do that.
Of
We
course,
can
I
do
wanted
that.
to see the grow dome. Now that's gone.
That's
Yeah. Gyrocopter. You still got that?
Got that?
Still got the gyrocopter.
Yeah, I had to
Well,
get rid of that too. I had to take it
actually,
apart.
I traded it in. The new one is on a boat and it's in the Mediterranean.
Oh, you don't have your new one yet?
Not yet.
You're
He
getting
had a new
another
one
new
about
one?
a year ago, and
Yeah.
now he's got
Wait a minute. Is this another
one.
new one?
Yes.
It's a blue one. It's an enclosed.
Oh, you didn't like the color?
No.
I mean, that's you
The
talk
problem-
about the
Real world
talk
pride.
about
tell
the
you what,
wealthy.
When we come back, I will tell you the story.
You know,
of
the
it.
red one. Our house is kind of a brownish tone,
God.
and
if I
the
die, Pat,
gyrocopter just really
Pat, if I go
clashed
down,
with it.
promise me you won't bring me back.
So, Jane and I said, you know what? We really need to get a blue one.
Well, the blue makes his eyes pop.
You're listening to the Home and Garden Show right here on 93 WIBC.
Something just changed in India.
Officers found a man with a gunshot wound.
One owner said a group forced their way inside, grabbed cash, and then took off.
Indy's most watched news team just joined the most listened to news station in Indianapolis.
Fox 59 News.
You are listening to 93 WIBC.
Fox 59 and 93 WIBC. Together, keeping you in the know while you're on the go. 93 WIBC.
Talk about the Weather Authority. We in Hamilton County got 3.5 inches of rain one morning last week. I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember which. And now we're going to have 7 days of dry out. I'll tell you what, that is really hard on your foundation. First of all, it soaks up all the water in the soil, and then it shifts the ground a little bit as it expands. And then as it starts to dry out, everything sort of shrinks, and you can start to see stair-step cracks in your brick on the outside. You might have doors or windows suddenly sticking. You might have floors that feel uneven or soft. It's not just the weather. That's a warning sign that your home's reacting to whatever's going on underneath it. You need to reach out to Indiana Foundation Service. They have trained and certified crews who understand how the local soil and weather can impact your home and how to fix it the right way. They'll give you options. If it's an affordability issue, they'll give you financing options, but they'll also give you a step-by-step of what you need to do over time. You know what? Don't panic. These people are the real deal. You can visit IndianaFoundation.com today. Schedule with the local guys to come out and take a quick look. And when I say local, I mean local. They're part of a national network. You can get lifetime warranties. You can get transferable warranties. But most of all, get that free inspection. It's IndianaFoundation.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for the Michaelis Corporation, available 24/7, 365. Great people. Well, he found them. Of course, I knew of Michaelis because I just always knew Richard. And then all of a sudden the house catches on fire. And Richard, and then we became really close. I mean, bosom buddies. And you know what? You can have that same. No, don't burn your house down. But it might be a little thing. It could be water. It could be mold. Whatever it is, call Michaelis. The number 844-FIX-INDY. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
If you work with your hands, they don't care how you feel. You're sore. You're tired. And if the tool quits on you, you don't get to. That's the American way. And racing in Indianapolis, that's an American original. And so is Quality Supply and Tool. They're selling what works. They supply men and women who build this nation every day, not just on race day. So yeah, engines go wide open once a year. But if you're like us, you're wide open all the time. Next time you need supplies for a job, go to Quality Supply and Tool. Along with Racing in Indianapolis, American Originals.
This hour powered by Price Point Comfort, your American Standard Air dealer.
Hey, turn your yard into a place you love at Miss M's Home and Garden in Bargersville. Save big at Miss M's Memorial Day sale now through Sunday. Save 20% on the premium American-made Brio wood-burning fire pits. Now, these are engineered for virtually smokeless experiences. If you've ever been to a fire pit, you know the smoke always goes right in your face. Not with the Brio. Plus, you get 20% off container trees and shrubs, 20% off patio furniture, and 30% off pottery. You can create an incredible outdoor living space. Miss M's, State Road 135, just south of Whiteland Road in Bargersville. Up north by me, visit Sundown Gardens in Westfield. Save big at Sundown Gardens Memorial Day sale now through Sunday. Save 20% on the premium American-made Brio wood-burning fire pits there as well. Plus 20% off container trees and shrubs, 30% off pottery. You'll find everything you need to create your dream outdoor living space. Sundown Gardens in Westfield, 186th Street and Spring Mill Road.
Hey, it's Big Joe for your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling. And I'm here with the owner, James Swindle, who's got pen to paper over there. James, what are you writing down?
It's the right price guarantee. At Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling, we stand by our commitment to our customers. We guarantee that you will always be charged the right price for our products and services. We promise never to oversell you or pressure you into purchasing something more than you need.
You know what, James? That may be the number one concern people have when trying to find somebody to come service their furnace or air conditioner is they just don't want to be taken.
We believe if we do our job right, that's the way it's always going to be. We're going to listen to your needs, and then we're going to assess those needs and then build you a system or repair or whatever you need to work with that.
Well, that may be second nature to your company, but I'm telling you, it's really nice that you put that in writing.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of businesses today are really about revenue, and so it's just what they can sell and at the highest price, where we're really just trying to build you comfort.
Just go to PricePointComfort.com. Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright, the kind you wanna stay up with all night. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel whole.
So I'm reaching out to my master gardener instructor, Pat Sullivan. There's a lot of master gardeners out there.
Hey, welcome back. Saturday's Home and Garden program.
Pat Sullivan probably knows more about gardening.
That's twice.
Well, that's because you're not paying attention.
I was paying perfect attention.
No,
I was letting our
All right,
listeners
so help me out
enjoy
here.
the.
We covered it over. I'm planting seed.
You know
I
what?
need some coaching.
Okay. What I was going to do was to take one call and then come to you. Is that okay? Because you jumped in front of some of these other people, and Alvira has a solution for the ants.
Oh, fantastic. Hi.
Alvira?
Oh, hi. Yes.
Hi.
Yes, I have a remedy for the ants. Mixing baking soda and powdered sugar.
Oh.
And just put it in a lid, off of a jar and set it around.
Okay.
And it's harmless to dogs or humans. And they go for the sugar, but the baking soda, is what kills them.
Oh, my gosh. Is that right? So a little mixture of baking soda and powdered sugar.
Yeah, I just set it around in a lid. And then also somebody told me about borax.
That's
and,
right.
So
that's what I was going to say, Alvira. We used to use borax because it was boric acid. harmless to humans,
Yeah.
harmless to pets, but mix that
Yeah.
with sugar, and that'll get them too.
Alvera, do they swarm it like when you put it out when you have an infestation?
No, I just later, I'll see them taking their trail
Okay.
towards it, and sometimes they'll stay in that dish for a long time,
Sure.
and you could also see the trails through it, when they're not even there. So yeah, it works pretty good.
All right.
Thank you,
That's a
Alvera,
good
for
one.
your good solution. Thank you.
Sure. Okay. Thanks.
Thanks for the call.
That's a really good idea.
Up next, we have Denny joining us on the program. Hi, Denny.
Hey, Pat, long-time listener, first-time caller. I have a huge area of flat ground that I've raked out. I planted the seed, and it got washed out by this toad strangler rain we had up in Hamilton County.
Yeah, I'm
this
sorry to
week.
hear that, Den.
Yeah, so we've re-raked it out. We bought a couple more bales of the shredded straw that you sell that some has a chemical of some sort.
That's right, Den.
All right, we've seeded it, and we put that down. Now, tell me what happens from here.
Well, the key here when you're trying to get seed to germinate, did you use a slice seeder, caller?
No, no, Mr. Sullivan. All I did was rake it. It's just flat dirt.
So you raked it, you put your seed down.
And then raked it again.
So raked it in. Did you press your seed bed together with a half-filled roller, or did you just kind of walk on it?
I put big shoes on Jane, and she just walked on it.
Got the clown shoes on, Jane.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, you pat that down because you press the seed bed together.
That's right.
You got your fertilizer in there. You have something to hold the moisture. So what you'll want to do, like when we talk about watering our established lawn, we want to water deep. We want to water deep for a long period of time. In your case, because we're trying to,
you always told me something different. All right, so what's
so
the
when you're
difference?
trying to germinate, we want to water lightly multiple times a day.
Got it.
So in temperature like this, I would probably morning, noon, and night.
Okay.
3 times a day.
Lots of sun right now.
Yep, and all you have to do is just keep it damp. Don't make
All
it.
right, you had bales of straw that were outside in the parking lot, and then
That's
you had
right.
inside you had something with some sort of chemical or additive to the straw, and I couldn't figure out what that was. Was that binding the straw to itself? Is it glue? What is it?
The key is that it's ground up straw.
Yes.
So that when you rake it up, you don't even have to rake it up.
It'll mulch
just
out.
Yeah, but straw, the problem is you go to rake it up and it pulls the new seedlings with it. So I'm unfamiliar with the chemical that's in it. Maybe just to prevent weed is what I.
You think that's what it is?
I would guess, yeah.
Well, anyway, and congratulations on that Black Beauty. I read the directions and the white paper on Black Beauty. They said those roots will go 6 inches deep on the Jonathan Green seeds. I've never heard of grass seed going that deep.
You are the biggest nerd I've ever known.
Don't you ever read the stuff?
Oh, you read a white paper on a bag of grass seed.
Yes, sir.
Denny, you need to go look in the mirror.
What's the matter? I shave. I don't have to look in the mirror. I know what I look
there's
like.
nerds, and then there's like.
Don't you want to understand why things work? Don't you have any curiosity?
Grass seed, Dan.
Okay. Don't you have any scientific? Why does this one only go down 1 inch, and Black Beauties or whatever that is goes down 6 inches? Doesn't that spur in any curiosity?
No, not really.
Thank you.
I just take it for granted. Thank you, caller.
Hey, thanks, Pat, and tell Denny he's the greatest.
Man, I'm glad to. Hey.
You don't read.
Hey.
You tell me to read the directions.
Control room. If that guy calls again, just put him on hold
I think I may send a wellness check over.
for his wife.
Right.
Poor thing.
She's still in the clown shoes. She liked that job.
She's home printing out white papers for this afternoon's session.
Just talk to your wife.
What's Jane doing? Oh, printing white papers for Denny to read.
I think Jane's at a Little League ball game today. So.
Oh, very nice. 239-9393. You guys ready to? Oh, do we have to take a break? Don't we?
Well, that's all right. Get him now, and then we got to put him on a short leash anyway.
Wait. Allison's nodding her head. She's going.
Might as well.
Whatever you want. I'd like that. All right. Jeff joins us on the program. What?
I thought you were going to take the other one. Okay. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, good morning, you wonderful people. Denny, I wanted to stand up for you a second ago. Our wonderful caller, Steve, friend of the show, love the guy. He was kind of heckling you about, well, it's 2026. Why are we still using strings and all that? Well, let me just tell you something on your behalf, Denny. I've seen it go. I'm not a plumber, but I plumb my share. I'm an excavator, but I've seen pipe go from lead to galvanized to K-copper to poly, and now it's to PEX.
Right.
So I would say they've come 1,000% ahead. Now, I don't dig many footers, but guess what? I still use a string when I do my footers, a string line. I think they use that to build the pyramids. So, I mean, there's some of the old stuff you can't take away. And God bless Steve, and I'm just heckling him.
He was
But
just
you know what
messing.
Yeah, they were Pat and he are friends, and they're heckling me.
I know. I knew that. That's what I said, friend of the show. But, I mean, some of the old school stuff, man, I learn a lot from the older people that I know. So I just wanted to give you props and
Thanks a lot, Jeff. There you go.
tell you that everything's cool.
Hey,
See you, man.
Jeff, wait a minute.
Yes,
Jeff,
sir.
did you know that he tore down, that Denny took down the dome?
No, I did.
I was shocked about that. I mean, that was his pride and joy.
You mean Denny Excavating?
No, no, but the guy came in with an excavator with a claw.
Hey,
on it.
actually, you know
that
what?
was fun to watch.
He's got a gyroplane that's the wrong color. He's going to bury it.
No.
So if you could dig a hole for that, we're going to throw
Jeff,
it in
here's
and
the
cover
story. I had a beautiful gyroplane. It was open air. And so that makes it about a 4-month machine because once you get 1,000 feet above the ground, you start to get cold. And in the wintertime, I couldn't fly. So a buddy told me about this new enclosed Magni gyro from Italy. And it was a good, it didn't cost me much to swap out. So it's on a boat coming from Italy now. And I'll be enclosed and I can fly 11
Are you
months.
tracking his ship?
Yes, you bet I am. You taught me how to do that.
Yeah, where
it's
is
called
it?
the MC Everest. It's in Spain right now.
Okay.
You
Very
taught,
good.
You taught me how to do that, Pat.
I know.
You
Thank
tra-
you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
So, do you still track ships when they're coming over from China and
If
everything?
if we're needing it, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's a lot of times it's Christmas trees. Most times it's animation for the train.
I would bet, and I don't think this is an exaggeration. I bet there is 500,000 ships in the Pacific and 500,000 ships in the Atlantic. There's ships everywhere. I've never seen.
Yeah, it can't be that many though. Do you think?
My gosh, I'm looking at all these little triangles, and I'm thinking, you couldn't count them. There's at least 10,000 in the Mediterranean. I'll tell you.
It's so cool you can watch it live. And I was trying to get this. It was going into New York, and it was animation, and we needed it so badly. The train, you know, we were getting ready to start our Christmas train, and I was laying in bed, and I checked on it, and there it is. It's moving into the dock. It's like, oh,
yes,
dear Lord.
Thank you. And then we go into New Orleans, Nolo, and what happened is the Strock, that's the most powerful union, is down in New Orleans, and they were striking the day before the ship came in, so they diverted it to Mexico, brought it up to Texas, and then finally got
Don't
back.
get me started on the
Oh, God.
container.
Anyway.
239-9393. Coming right back, 93 WIBC.
I love him to death, but he's dumber than a bag of rocks. And he hollers from his car, Ingval! Was you all dressed up, stupid? It ain't Sunday. I said, Jimmy, we're going to Mr. Howard's funeral. And he goes, oh, hell. Did he die?
Bill Engvall, here's your sign. It wasn't my time.
I said, no, but he ain't feeling good, so we're having a dress rehearsal.
Saturday, June 27th, Murat Theater at Old National Center. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, this is Denny Smith for Zero Res. If you're going to clean your carpets, don't mess around with DIY. Don't go to the grocery store and buy one of those machines. I saw for myself how much damage those DIY machines can do. It'll scare you to death. First of all, they soak the carpet, so it'll take 2 days for it to dry. But when it dries, it leaves a layer of mud between the carpet and the pad. It's unbelievable how bad those things are. With Zero Res, you don't do that. They have Zero Res water, which is a high pH water, so they don't have to use solvents or soaps. Best thing you've ever seen in your life. These are professional guys, well-trained, great products. It's Zero Res. They have a special, $139, and you can't beat that for 3 rooms. Give them a call, 317-388-5141. Visit ZeroResIndy.com, and you ask for that WIBC special.
Kirby Heating. We have over 40 years of experience to help during your time of need. Call or go to KirbyHeating.com.
Kirby Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Sullivan Hardware and Garden in Allisonville, Home and Garden by Sullivan in Fishers. Hey, listen, you know what? It's still May. Still May, and the amount of flowers that we had and plants and perennials coming in this week is truly amazing. We have some great deals going on. Quart perennials, you buy one and get the second one half price. We have bedding flats, which are 12 trays of 4, so 48 plants per flat, just $15. Have some beautiful 10-inch, 11-inch hanging baskets for $22. So we have a lot of deals going on, beautiful containers. So if you've been going to garden centers and they look a little worn, or a box store that looks a little worn, man, we keep the fresh stuff coming. Really, we'll go pretty strong on annuals until July 4th. So stop by Sullivan Hardware and Garden. Also, don't forget patio furniture is an extra 10% off. And next weekend, our fundraiser for the Alzheimer's Association. Sullivan Hardware and Garden, 71st and Keystone.
49th and Penn.
And don't forget the great folks up in Cicero.
Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and SullivanHardware.com.
Sunshine, storms, tornadoes, maybe snow. Sometimes all in the same week. Spring in Indiana. Good news. The Weather Authority just arrived.
Storms begin to develop off towards the west. They're going to ride in for the evening rush hour.
The entire Fox 59 team are now part of 93 WIPC with Indiana's most accurate forecast. When Indiana's weather is anything but predictable. The Weather Authority, now on 93 WIPC. Stay in the know while you're on the go.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Hey, this is Denny Smith for Exercise Inc. 20 years ago, I was sort of poo-pooing the idea of exercising 20 minutes a week. You know what? You really can do that. Now, you have to do it in a very specific way with a professional who can coach you through the process. 5, sometimes 6 exercises. They don't last any more than 3 minutes, and the idea is to make each muscle group fail. Now, let me tell you what that means. That means you get stronger. Now, we were laughing because I thought Danica Patrick had muscles. She had more muscles in the arms than I have, but I would bet you dollars to donuts that I can do more than Danica Patrick does just because I strengthen that muscle each and every week. 20 minutes a week, change your life? You betcha. Go to exerciseinc.com. Just watch the videos. Whether you're 9 years old or 90 years old, I'm telling you it's going to improve your life. If you're consistent, it'll help you with your weight, help you with your cholesterol, and certainly if you're a lady, it'll help you with osteoporosis. There you go. It's Exercise Inc. or exerciseinc.com.
Relive a classic on the big screen. Stand By Me, the film and its stars 40 years later comes to Old National Center on Saturday, June 13th. See the movie and hear from Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell, and Will Wheaton live on stage. Get your tickets now at WIBC.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Schlegel Greenhouse, or you may know them by their product, Hoosier Boy Products, and that is the finest grown plants right here in Indianapolis. They're in the 3rd generation right now. Caleb is at the helm. And you can find them all over. But Hoosier Boy also has an opportunity for you if you're looking for a fundraiser. They've helped hundreds of groups raise money for their organizations. It's fun, easy, no paper forms required. They offer a spring, fall, and winter program perfect for school organizations, churches, and more. And best of all, you're selling, and this is so true, you're selling something that everyone loves. Beautiful flowers. So beautiful flowers from Hoosier Boy, exactly. And right now, the dahlias coming out from the south side where they're grown, absolutely gorgeous. We have them in, I guess it's an 8.5-inch pot. And, you know, they're really, I think the value is really good. It should be around, I don't know, $20-25 for them or something like that. So you can pick up Hoosier Boy plants at Country Harmony in Brownsburg, Blooming Food in Bloomington, Miss M's in Bargersville, Sundown Garden in Westfield, White's Ace Hardware in Carmel, Geist and Fishers, Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan, and Sullivan Hardware and Garden. It's Hoosier Boy. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Pat Sullivan along with Denny Smith, Terry Stacy, Allison Lemons, and Canyon.
Canyon Scott.
It's a person, not a place.
Scott Canyon. I wonder if there's a Scott Canyon someplace.
I'm sure there is.
Maybe that's where his parents first kissed, and they wanted to remember the moment.
My name is Canyon. You can call me Can.
Or Can. You know, Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Canyon is he is a
He's a
student
very-
at North Central High School.
Purdue.
Same thing.
Same thing.
And he's in you in radio and TV. Yeah, radio and TV.
Yes, both radio and TV right now.
So what's it like? What do they have? Obviously a station up there.
Yeah, over at Wish. I'm over in Wish.
Oh, you're at Wish.
Yep, in the lifestyle studio actually.
Oh,
wow.
So have you been on air yet?
Have You were in a canoe yesterday. I was actually, yeah. I was in
Were
a
ya?
canoe yesterday, getting to do a little live demonstration for the audience.
No
Did you-
way.
Did you go over
Yeah.
the waterfall?
No, I wasn't actually in the water. Unfortunately, there was just dry land.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
So because they're probably looking for that shirtless shot,
Yeah, that was
kind
the
of
whole-
get
that's the
Now,
whole reason.
Canyon, they do know that.
kind of get that older audience all fired
Wait a
up.
minute. Wait a minute. I know
My God, look at that boy!
I know the people in TV are slow, but they do know that a canoe is supposed to be on the water, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
just a
that's what I thought
demonstration.
originally too. They even had a life vest on and everything on me.
Yeah, you
but-
could drown on the dirt.
That's what always goes. Like trust me, it was probably designed that Terry and I have done this. We've had this situation. Okay, we're going to put him out. If he goes over, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be good TV. And then someone upstairs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, we talked to the
HR,
insurance people.
I don't think
the
that-
risk assessment is too great.
I think we need to do this on dry land, but he still needs to wear a life jacket. Okay.
Yeah.
Guarantee that's what happened.
I bet it was. I felt safe too. So no worries about it.
Were you wearing the life preserver?
Yes,
You
they did.
dumb
have me wear
butt.
it.
We're gonna throw you off the show. You gotta check your brains at the door.
239-9393. Jan joins us on the program. Hi, Jan.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing pretty good.
I have a good one
Okay.
for ants. I had
Okay.
an exterminator. I sold the house, but I had a lot of ants in my kitchen. I had teenagers that left food out late at night. But you get a box of salt, and you lay lines where they're coming from in the house and also around the corner of the house, and they never came back.
Oh,
Really?
that's awesome.
No, I don't know why it works because I sold the house and I didn't get to ask him.
We've
That
got
is crazy.
We've got a lady that joins us from Franklin Pest Solutions, and next time she calls, and next time we talk to her, which will be in a couple of weeks,
Yeah.
we're going to ask her about
Ask
these
her about
ant
that.
things. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's
it really did work.
I
They
appreciate
never
that.
came back for
Okay.
like 2 years.
Oh, awesome.
I wonder
Yeah.
if I could try that with Sullivan. If I
You know,
put
with my
salt across the
if you put
doorway.
if we put lines of salt with my relatives, they would just snort it
I was
up.
I knew that was
And it's
coming.
like-
I knew it.
Yeah, it's like,
I could feel it.
yeah.
I knew about your family.
What happened to the ant? To turn up. What? You know what? Never mind. Okay,
your
Jan.
show.
Well,
thank you, Jan.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling
Thank you
in.
for the help too. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you.
Love it.
Bye-bye.
Okay, there we go.
So, see, people have all kinds of great ways of getting rid of things they don't want. They find ways, and you know why? Internet.
The internet.
Internet. It's
so much
showing
stuff
us
on the
all
internet. Such
of
a
the
it is.
things.
The internet is probably the biggest source for bad information.
It is, but there's every once in a while, like 1 in 1,000 times, you'll come across something.
It took
that
me
really works.
It took me 6 months to get off Facebook a few years ago, and I finally got my belly full of Instagram, and I'm going off Instagram. Their algorithm is so thorough. They probably know my shoe size. They
Yeah.
probably know my eye prescription. And then the political stuff starts up by people just going nuts over this, that, and the other. I've had enough, and the internet is a blessing because that's where I do my research, of course. But it drives me crazy how much they know about me. I hate it. So I'm off Instagram, and I don't know if I'm going back. Yeah, grouchy man here.
Well, I kind of get it, but like everybody
Well, you're
else,
in
I'm
retail.
but I'm addicted to the. We're all addicted
Scrolling.
to. Yeah,
Not so much participating, but scrolling.
just scrolling.
Why do they call it doom scrolling?
Because most of the stuff you're looking at oftentimes is not happy.
Oh.
It's mostly the comments. If you can stay away from the
Stay
comments,
from the
'cause
co-
that-
yeah. The
because
comments are just.
they're ugly
Oh,
and
they're terrible.
the language. We've come to a point in our lives when we just don't care about each other.
We
what
can't
you say to
discuss
people.
anything anymore.
Uh-uh.
It always has to be foul mouth. And Terry, I've got a foul mouth, but I don't do it online. I don't write stuff like that. But I can communicate.
I know it.
Thank you,
It's really
Terry.
gotten ugly.
Yeah.
It really is ugly.
Two-
I can't stop it.
239-9393. We're going to come right back. Guess what we're going to do when we come back?
You're going to take a call?
Charles the Genius.
Oh, no way.
But we're only going to give him, like, I'm going to say 90 seconds.
That's
Maybe
about all the time
100
you'll-
seconds.
you'll have.
Charles, we know you're listening, so keep it short, brother.
All right, here we go. We're coming right back, 93 WIBC.
Pat Sullivan here. Do you find yourself racing to get comfortable at home, but it still feels off track? That's because your air isn't balanced. A whole house humidification system, my friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, helps keep your air dialed in so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and stay comfortable no matter what the forecast. During the month of May, Hope will give you $500 off a whole house humidification system. Sounds like a win to me. Call Hope Plumbing today and keep your air just right.
It takes everyone in the community working together to create a brighter future. Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Visit liveunited.org to learn how you can help.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Gutter Helmet. I know, we get into the summer here, almost to June. I would seriously think about having Gutter Helmet come out and take a look at and see how they can help you. If you're still getting up on a ladder to clean your gutters, you know what? It's so dangerous, especially as we get a little older and we have the dizzies. But whether you're, young, maybe you're young, you got kids to take care of. You got to take care of your house, and taking care of the gutters is boring as you know what, but it is so important because it protects you and it protects your home. That gutter system moves the water away from the envelope of your building, and without it, water can get in the crawl space, water can get under a slab, water can get in the basement. So protect yourself, protect your home with Gutter Helmet. They've been the leader of gutter protection since 1981. They have a 17% discount right now for Home and Garden listeners, and they also have 12-month financing. So you can check that out. There's a little, you got to follow all the rules on the financing. The number 800-5-HELMET. That's 800-5-HELMET. GutterHelmetIndy.com, and never clean your gutters again.
Hey, this is Spencer Thompson at Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus, and now through Monday, June 1st, it's our Memorial Day sale. Smith Brothers of Bern is 50% off, plus when you buy 2 or more pieces, the final piece is just $99. You won't find these prices anywhere. Lazy Boys 50% off. Lift chairs are on sale. Hollywood and Berlin Gardens outdoor furniture, low price guarantee. Free delivery, interest-free financing, only at Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus.
I'm Tyler at Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling. We do maintenance on all makes and models. It's never too late to schedule your maintenance tune-up at PricePointComfort.com.
Price Point Comfort is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air dealer.
See Santana live with the Doobie Brothers on Sunday, June 21st at Ruoff Music Center. A night of legendary music you won't want to miss. Get your tickets now at WIBC.com.
Hannah complained of a headache. It was a rhabdomyosarcoma. The tumor was very aggressive, and it very quickly became clear that St. Jude was the ultimate place to be. St. Jude is an asset to the world. I think it's the kind of place that could teach the world a couple of lessons about how to treat people. If those lessons could be learned, this world could be a better place.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Swainco. Adam Swain took over the company from his father, Ken, who sadly passed away way too early. Ken was a character, and he actually got in the crawl space business before there really was a crawl space business, because he recognized what was going on in those crawl spaces. You know what? It didn't stay there. And so he was probably one of the first in the crawl space business, and knowing that conditioning that space, like any other part of the home, pays dividends, because what goes on in that crawl space, the water, the humidity, it doesn't stay there. It goes throughout the house. So if you can swing it, encapsulation is what I recommend. Swainco has done the Yellow House at Keystone, the North Pole at Keystone, and our home. So highly recommend it. And then, you know, if you haven't had anybody down there, have them come out and do an inspection anyway. So take some video, some photos, let you know what's going on in the crawl space. So highly recommend Swainco. The number is 407-1868. That's Swainco or my sister. I'm not sure. 407-1868, SwaincoLLC.com.
Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, I promise that you'll never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Let me keep you company. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Pat Sullivan, Terry Stacy, Allison Lemons, Denny Smith as the star of the program. Let's hear it for the star.
Don't forget my buddy Canyon Scott, all the way from Purdue, interning at Wish TV and WIBC. But you promised Charles a genius that you're going to.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Canyon Scott News.
It's such a powerful journalistic name.
You know, I heard. I heard Canyon Scott. He said the tall guy did it. I believe him.
He's Willard's little boy.
Willard Scott. I haven't heard that name forever. Is he still alive?
I don't know.
I think he's still eating the jelly.
You said you're going to take Charles a genius.
Well, you know what? I got to get Fulton in real quick because I owed him another 60 seconds. Hey, Fulton. Fulton's probably talking to somebody over at WFBQ.
It's Fulton. How you doing, Pat?
Hey, Fulton. All right. Hey, I know
I didn't tell you the news yet.
All right,
but,
give me the news.
I have an interview on Tuesday morning in the morning on Zoom call with the Terre Haute News.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool.
What about? What will you talk about?
About my Special Olympics story of how I got into involved with them over 16 years.
Wow.
That's
You were just
so
a baby.
Yeah,
Just a baby.
That's awesome. I mean, a spotlight on you on television, beautiful,
Mhm.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So, Fulton, when you compete in Special Olympics, I know that, because I know you only wear red and black. What color are the uniforms for your team?
Well, our uniforms are green and black.
Oh, so you do wear the green.
Yep.
All right. Under protest?
Something like that.
Yeah. Hey, have you met Canyon Scott?
No, I haven't. Hi,
Oh.
Scott.
You call him Canyon.
Canyon.
Isn't that a cool name?
Yeah, it sure is.
There he
Hey,
is.
what up, Fulton?
How you doing, Cannon?
Good. Always good to hear from you on the show, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Doesn't he have a great voice? He seems really cool. I'm going to ask him if we can hang out after the show.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I got some news for you, Pat.
Okay, quick.
I talked to the people for Lights Over Moose Lake, and you're welcome to come to the to do the show at Lights Over Moose Lake on Saturday, July 4th.
Oh. We'll have to look at our schedule and see what we're doing, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you maybe later this week during your play at the Attic Theater, which is at the White River Christian Church. Tickets, you just Google Attic Theater in Indiana, and you'll find that. I went to one of, and this is a professionally done play from the community theater. So the play is Annie. So I think we're going to try to take a couple of our grandkids. All right. I feel like I'm doing all the work here.
We're letting you talk. We're just letting you have
I
some
don't know.
time.
You turned your back to me. I don't know what that meant.
Getting ready for the craft. We're gonna make Nito.
Okay. Oh.
Is Nito still a thing?
Oh my gosh. It is.
Don't even say the words.
I know. I don't want to.
What's the holdup in the production? Is that the problem?
You
Is
know,
there a
it's-
holdup in production?
Yeah,
You just
the
can't get
60-year-old kids overseas that can't seem to get it together.
Well, I mean, come on. There's a list. There's a long line of people waiting for
So
Nito,
I think what they're doing
which is
now.
really Play-Doh in a cube.
So I think what they're doing now is they're getting you can put in one big order, and then it's going to ship. They want to get caught up, and then it's going to ship in September. I have a feeling what they're going to do is try to really gin up the demand during the summer, right before school
to a
starts.
frenzy.
Yep. A neato frenzy. You ready, Denny?
Yeah, I'm born ready.
All right, here we go. Charles the Genius joins us on the program.
You got me on air just in time. I can't talk that fast. Can you put me on hold?
Let's go.
Oh, what, can you put me on hold? I can't talk that fast. I had some odds and ends stuff to tell you, but
You got 2 minutes. You're wasting your time.
Oh, well, then I'll take a deep breath. Anyway, God bless all of you. It's hard to believe where all you were at last week, this time last week.
I know.
And everything. And to the modern-day Abbott and Costello, and to Terry, the most beautiful woman in all radio land, of course, and Allison, mistress of all media. A couple of important birthday deals. I'm taking a deep breath here. For Tuesday of this week, John Wayne would have been 119 years old.
Wow.
This is it. And here's the scary one. Tomorrow, that man among men, Clint Eastwood, turns 95. I still wouldn't want to get in a fight with him. And before I forget about it, too, next Wednesday, June the 3rd, 1966, do you remember what happened?
It's on the tip of my tongue. No.
Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, one more thing, too. Marion, Indiana, you guys have been doing historical deals. If you want to see somebody who was a serious actor before he turned comedy, Walt Disney in the late 50s put a mini-series together called Francis Marion, the Swamp Fox. And Leslie Nielsen actually playing serious, and it's some action, and you'd be surprised how, for Disney stuff, how much shooting and killing takes place in it tastefully done. One more thing for your commercials. On your commercial, you got a young couple that sits there on that couch and the guy gets a drink and whatever. I kept thinking, why does that woman look so familiar? She's also plays the mom in a Goodwill commercial.
Well, and the guy, I saw him on a lottery commercial.
But that's,
hey, we got to go. We got to go, Charles. It is great talking to you, man.
God bless.
All right, we'll see you. We're coming right back, 93 WIBC.
From the Price Point Comfort Mitsubishi Electric Studios, this is 93 WIBC HD1 Indianapolis.
Americans injured. I'm Pam Puso, Fox News. American forces have reportedly been hurt in Kuwait after an Iranian strike. Fox's Madeline Rivera has the details.
Bloomberg reports at least 5 Americans were hurt after Iran launched a ballistic missile towards a Kuwaiti airbase earlier this week. The missile was intercepted by Kuwaiti forces, but falling debris reportedly hit the Ali Al Salam air base. Per Bloomberg, 2 MQ-9 Reaper drones were also seriously damaged in the incident. Meantime, a White House official telling Fox President Trump will only make a deal that is good for America and satisfies his red lines. Iran can never possess a nuclear weapon. The president has maintained his key asks, which not only includes preventing Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon, he also demanded unrestricted shipping traffic in the Strait of Hormuz.
War Secretary Pete Hegseth has warned that military action is still on the table if a deal cannot be reached. President Trump is scrapping plans for a big overhaul at the Kennedy Center following a judge's ruling.
President Trump says he has no interest in overseeing a major renovation of the Kennedy Center unless he is free to bring the institution back physically, financially, and artistically. In a social media post, the president says his administration will now return control of the performing arts venue back to Congress. The move follows a ruling by a federal judge in D.C. ordering President Trump's name to be removed from the Kennedy Center's facade, finding the center's board did not have the authority to unilaterally change the name. The judge also put on hold plans to close the center for 2 years during renovations. At the White House, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
Another federal judge has temporarily halted a weaponization fund to compensate people who claim to be targets of political investigations. America's listening to Fox News.
Stay on top of the latest forecast with America's Weather Team in the palm of your hands.
Here's the latest from America's Weather Center.
It's Fox weather updates throughout your busy day, every day.
That heat's going to be out there for one more day.
Temperatures being 30 degrees above average.
Put the power of over 100 meteorologists and the worldwide resources of Fox in your hands with the Fox Weather Podcast. Precise, personal, powerful. Subscribe and listen now at foxnewspodcasts.com. Connect to Fox News Audio on the Fox News app. Listen to hear your favorite hosts like Brian Kilmeade, Jimmy Fallon, and Guy Benson standing up for what's right, live and via podcast. Just click listen, then swipe right and hear the latest news updates on your time. And scroll down to hear the latest podcasts from Fox News. And it's even easier to listen in the car with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Get programming alerts and notifications. Fox News Audio is on the Fox News app. The voices America trusts. Download it now. 93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
He's been in trouble plenty of times before. Still sunny. We're at 76 in the Circle City. The high for today is 81. I'm Jarrett Lewis. Here's what's trending at 11:03. A man who recently stole a car and crashed into a utility pole in Carmel is someone with several felony theft cases against him in Marion County.
And that's why Carmel Mayor Sue Finkham is upset. I'm John Herrick. She says too much crime is coming from Marion County and filtering out to affect people in her city.
And what I find really egregious is I don't hear anyone in Marion County pounding the desk and saying, this is unacceptable, we're going to fix it. That's disturbing to me. Our residents deserve better.
She told Angela Ganode on Fox 59 Friday morning that trying to get this situation under control is not about politics, but rather about finding the best outcomes. John Herrick, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Students in an Amman school classroom in Fisher say a teacher crossed a line. Investigators add that a classroom video backs up their accounts. Court documents say math teacher Nathan Sandlin is seen grabbing a 12-year-old boy while classmates shout for him to stop. Sandlin then pulled the student in from behind and squeezed him during an end-of-year activity until the child was struggling to breathe. Sandlin is now charged with strangulation. The school is conducting an internal review of the incident. According to Indy FOP President Rick Snyder, between Friday and Monday of the Memorial Day weekend, there were 15 people shot, 3 stabbed, with 3 of those people dying from their injuries.
Fortunately, crime and violence has been down significantly, but then we see these sharp spikes throughout the various months so far this year.
Snyder joined WIBC's The Hammer and Nigel show on Friday. He said one of the common denominators in these violent incidents happening in the city is juvenile offenders compounded with repeat adult suspects. The average price of gas on this Saturday in Indiana at $3.72 a gallon, according to AAA. That's down 24 cents from 1 week ago. The national average is $4.35 a gallon. Indiana is getting a mostly dry weekend. Aaron Updike at the National Weather Service in Indianapolis also says there may be some spotty rain showers coming.
So we're looking at maybe some larger rain in the very western and southwest portions of Indiana Sunday night into Monday, and then it's going to be dry again for a while.
He says highs will either be in the 70s or 80s for most of next week throughout the entire state. And the IHSA boys volleyball state finals are this weekend at Lawrence North High School in Indianapolis. The semifinals and final will take place today as Carmel, Cathedral, Lake Central, and Roncalli will all go at it for a state championship. Roncalli defeated Cathedral last year 3-0 in Indiana's inaugural year for boys volleyball. The forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
Partly sunny skies, highs in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees with an ever so slight wind out of the east-northeast. Mostly cloudy tonight. I'm Fox 59 meteorologist Ethan Rossick for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com.
Huh, I didn't know your last name was Lewis. Is that new, or you've been just started that?
You haven't been listening at all whenever I talk?
I guess not. Have you? Has it always been Lewis?
Yeah.
Whole time you've worked here?
No, it was Canyon 2 weeks ago.
No kidding. Huh.
What are we making
Jared
here?
Lewis.
We got,
hey, listen, you work during the week, right?
Uh-huh.
So listen, short break. Did you get any of the Chick-fil-A that Denny brought in?
Of course.
So I did. I grabbed one. I was on my way to the bathroom, and I'm in the bathroom, and then I'm
eating while you're
standing at the urinal. So, hey, I dropped some chicken.
Mm.
So if someone says something about the chicken on the porcelain, it was just all kind of a big mistake.
Denny.
Why didn't you pick it out?
I didn't want to touch
You
that.
gotta
That's
wash
gross.
your freaking hands. You make the mess, you clean it up.
Well, you know.
Yeah, just grab paper towel or tissue paper,
That's
whatever's in
exactly
there.
right.
Chick-fil-A is just too good to put down.
What
So you got to go. You got to go.
You're acting like a 2-year-old. Let somebody else clean up my mess.
Who are you, my wife? She says the same thing. All right, what are you going to do today, Jared? What's on the agenda for fun?
I think I'm going to enjoy this weather outside. Sunny and 80. And I'll actually be back tonight. I'm hosting Indiana Sports Talk.
Oh.
No way.
Yes.
Last time he told me that, I made fun of him. I
Wow.
said, I didn't know you knew that much about sports. He was really good. I listened to him that
You know
night.
what?
He knows
That's Denny's the way of complimenting and
No,
knocking
I was
in
letting
the
you
head.
know it's worth a listen. He's very good at it.
I'm going to have a nice break in between after I leave here. Going to just sit outside, I think, for a little while.
So,
maybe take a nap.
Jared Lewis. So Indiana Sports Talks, you're on like 45 stations, something like that.
Sure.
So during the summer, so what will you be covering?
It's a
Because
good
I know,
question, yeah.
because high school sports are kind of finished up, or is baseball still going? Maybe.
Baseball's going. The sectional play starts this weekend.
Okay.
Regional track meets were this week, so state will be next week for track.
Softball just had their sectional championship games.
Okay, so
they're
there's
heading into
still
regional.
plenty to talk about.
Yeah, yeah, and then the Fever are on. You can talk a little Colts OTA stuff, just briefly mention that sort of thing, and then
Okay.
IndyCar will get a lot of mentioning. I think.
Oh, yeah.
just because of how great the race was. Still thinking about that.
Man,
And
that
then
was so good.
They have Detroit this weekend, so yeah, it's
Hey, where did you sit in the when you went to the race?
turn 3.
Turn 3.
Section 31.
All right.
Below Jake.
It's a great spot.
Query.
Yep, not too far from Jake.
It's a great spot.
Mm. So you see both the
You can see them in the distance in turn 2.
Okay.
So they enter turn 2, and then you can see, I would say, 95% of the backstretch.
Okay.
There's that part closer down towards turn 2 where you have the fencing there, and you kind
Right, can't
of
see.
miss a little bit of it, but you see most of the backstretch, and you see everything over to turn 4.
Nice. Do you have a screen that you can see? Nice.
Yeah.
And you can watch the snake pit.
And we can see the vibrations from the
Yeah.
snake pit.
Any naked people?
A couple.
Yeah. You know, back in the 70s, when streaking really came into its own, I pretty much, and that was before the race was not very sophisticated. It was just the snake pit was just
That was entertainment.
So pretty much, people on the outside, all the executives, they're just watching the streakers in the snake pit. That was pretty much, and then
Hey, Jarrett. Yeah, I'm interested in Chris Denari. There's a lot of he spent 25 years in the fourth turn. I didn't hear him, and the word on the street is that he's been moved to a different position, but he's still with the broadcast team. If you guys can figure out where he is, I'd like to know because I'm a big fan of his.
trough.
He's in the trough.
He
funeral?
retired
he's
from
cut-
that. He
he's-
decided to retire from that.
He's covering the trough activity.
There's a lot of troughs.
I see.
In the third turn. He's still in the third turn.
Well, he's still calling the Pacers. And I'm a big fan of his.
Oh, I
and
am too.
I missed him.
He's the best.
The fourth turn for 25 years. Think about that.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, anyway, good luck, Chris Denari. I'm a fan.
All right. I guess that's it, Jared Lewis, if that is your real name.
Have a nice afternoon, son.
He's coming back at the 12 o'clock, aren't you?
Maybe I did give you a fake name.
Well,
Thanks, Jared.
Thanks.
Gonna find out his name is Paul.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools. Power tools. Power tools.
And Joe Koppel has your answer for you, Denny.
he said he retired last year.
Yeah. So maybe he is covering the trough urinals.
That's kind of tacky.
I know. Monsignor Shadle said you're sucking up to Sullivan, Denny.
No, I said that.
Oh, you said that. Oh.
Oh, he said
I'm
that,
sorry. I saw
that
I read
the
that
new
wrong.
smokeless fire pit couldn't compare to his fire pit from Sullivan Hardware. And I said, Joe, you're sucking up to Pat.
You know, it is what it is, right? Yeah. 239-9393.
That microphone gives you very good posture, Pat. You have to sit up
I know.
straight.
I really do.
If
It's
you
like-
see this on the YouTube channel, Pat has to sit up straight because
normally I would lean back in the
Yeah.
chair and you're kind of like looking up at
But
the
that's
ceiling.
Hammer's microphone. Hammer always stands up, so they gave him these two 6-inch extensions.
Yeah, and that's what Yeah, that's what Cam said. It's like they were thinking of the guys that stood up all the time.
Yeah.
All right, you got your garden planted? Did you plant tomatoes?
I didn't plant anything because I tore the dome down.
So
I did learn
sad.
something. You know, we talked about the Lucas Oil Parade, the 500 Festival Parade
Yeah.
brought to you by Lucas Oil. I had to add in my forklift in the barn, my center cylinder is leaking oil when you pump it all the way up as it comes down. But Lucas Oil makes an additive that refreshes that seal on that cylinder. To replace or repair that cylinder was $4,000.
Oh, my.
And I'm not putting that in there. So I bought $28 worth of this Lucas Oil additive, and it's working.
Really?
So, yeah. God bless Lucas Oil. Saved me a
You know,
fortune.
I've never had that kind of a repair bill on a truck.
Do you do your own maintenance on them?
No.
Who comes out and does the maintenance on your forklift?
Allied.
Allied. That's the number one. I bought it from Kensar, and then they
Yep.
sold to Wolfer, and they've got them all over the United States. But my problem is, I'm an hour and a half from them, so the travel time I get nicked for
Sure.
that travel time. But anyway, Butch,
So,
Butch was a good mechanic for me.
So where is no? You always kept the forklift. That wasn't in the dome. That was in the
No, that's in the barn.
in the barn.
Yeah, and it's to get up to the hayloft. So you need a quad mast. You know, you have a double mast. How high do you have to go? When you lift up, do you
Yep.
see one section, two sections, three sections, four sections?
I don't know. I never looked at it.
I needed a quad mast, and so I got this thing used. It's a Toyota, great little machine, but I wasn't about to break down that cylinder and replace that seal. And God bless Lucas
You know how
Oil.
you got up higher with a shorter? Just stack up pallets.
Oh, I'm not doing that. I used to
Put your
send
pallet and you six.
Terry, how tall is your quad mass?
Yeah.
7.5 feet.
Wow.
Are you making fun of me, Allison?
No,
yes,
that's just
you
girl
are.
talk
Just
that
trying
Terry
to-
and I like to do too.
Canyon, take over that microphone.
So,
He's
and
making
this is
fun.
why we talked earlier in hour number one when I said if we go to a party, I hang out with the women because they're so much more interesting. Because that's exactly the talk the guys talk of. They'll be talking about their quad mass.
You know, I had a guy friend one time say his best friend in the whole world, he never knew his last name. And they still sometimes don't talk.
Is that right?
Wow.
Yeah, they just, you just go to the golf course, you golf, and say, what do you guys talk about, man?
I got a text
Let's do
message.
that.
You know, we were saying that men always talk about gas and
Yes.
off gassing.
Yes.
I just got a text message about somebody. Did you hear JMV talking about armpit farting? Remember when you?
Oh
used-
yeah, that was the best.
Yeah. Well, see, it's not just me. The listeners remember JMV talking about armpit fart. Allison, have you ever armpit farted?
I use more my hand.
You're
The hand to the mouth.
Oh, this
It's
one?
a little more.
Here we go.
Oh, here now
Here
this
we
is
go.
where
It falls apart
the
here.
beginning of the end,
Yeah.
right there.
I just don't.
So
know
you guys,
your-
it's kind of weird. You guys were on like what 30 some years. What I mean, what happened? Oh,
It
the
was
fart
the-
noises
the
with the
fart
hands.
noises were it.
That's
That was
where
it.
it started.
Then he put his hand under his armpit and it just
Yeah,
went.
that was.
No, as JMV, which, by the way, we haven't heard from him this week.
He might be
He's
recovering from last weekend. He was all.
Oh,
remember, he's
boy.
the race last weekend.
yeah. He's just
He
just
camped
getting
out
back.
there.
He did not sleep at all. That
No, he-
night, that
he-
between Saturday night and Sunday into Sunday, never slept.
Yeah,
Did the show.
He was
come out
afraid he
there.
was going to oversleep. So JMV on Saturday did the whole. Well, he did carb day, right? And then he had a whole day at the track Saturday. He did his house party live music show for B105 Saturday
Right.
night. He decided to stay up because he didn't want to fall asleep. And then at 6 a.m. he did the opening track report stuff with Tony Katz. So
Wow.
I imagine he's still in a coma right now. But it's pretty
Would you say those two are the odd couple? Tony comes in with a sport coat, everything from an ascot to a pocket napkin, you know, and then JMV comes in looking like an old maid or an unmade bed, you know.
Oh, I don't know, man.
definitely
He is-
yin and yang.
They
Yeah.
really
You
are.
know.
But you know what? Guess what? The race unites them.
Oh.
That's the magic
That's
of the IMS.
That's their common thread.
It brings people
Brings
together.
people together. It was such a great day out there. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
you
it
got-
was
let's
so
talk about
Lucky.
this just
Did
a
everyone
minute.
get with that weather?
Terry,
weather
you
was
got
just
you got
perfect.
thrown
Yeah.
out of the VIP tent. What did you do?
Every year I get thrown out for something, and this time it was going after Kurt Signetti.
Did you get him?
Got him.
And
And then as I was talking to him, just in 35 seconds, here came somebody screaming, "Get out."
Wow.
It doesn't even affect me anymore.
Yeah,
You know,
I
it
will
doesn't-
say.
Who was it?
Who was that threw me out?
Yeah.
The VIP people at the
Doug
track.
Doug Bowles.
How do you even? You just need to drop.
Doug
Doug's
wouldn't
name.
do that.
No, he wouldn't.
No,
Terry,
but
you've got credentials hanging off you. You got the Radio 1 T-shirt.
yeah, but
I
you know,
mean,
there's still certain places you can't go. But I'll tell you, the stories of the yellow shirts. I met so many cool yellow shirts, again, you know, that just look after you and take care of you. They're the first people you really see when you get to the track. And they are so beloved. And I wish somebody would do a documentary about them because they've been there a lifetime. They're true friends. They're just amazing individuals that make sure you have a decent time, a good time. And I think they're unsung heroes.
Yeah.
You know, those yellow shirts, because they put up with a lot of
we
crap.
saw you in a
Oh, yeah.
video, and I can't remember who it was doing a selfie video.
Yeah.
And who was it that was doing that?
Ethan earlier this week sent us all a message and say, "Did you guys check the Pacers page on Instagram?"
That's
and
where
we
it
looked
was.
at it.
That's where it
and
was.
two of the Pacer players were like, "We're at the 500," and they were spinning around, and you could just see Terry. in the
Terry said-
background
That was shortly after I'd
waving.
been thrown out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so now I'm standing outside of a fence, you know, looking in. It was fun. It was super,
No,
super
you
fun. I
really.
loved
That's the best part. That we need less Tony and less JMV and a little bit more Terry
No
because
kidding.
you were out amongst them, and you are talking to people who are at the race instead of
Well,
She was
there's
with the
all
people.
the news people are out there. I mean, everybody works really, really hard out there, but you love every minute of it. There's nothing better than being able to be out there before everybody comes and gets to see how beautiful and quiet. We had a
Are
beautiful
you out there before the
sunrise and
big
the fireworks.
cannon, before the 50 millimeter cannon goes
Yeah,
off?
you trying to get out there before the crowd really gets there.
And how about the ending? Oh my gosh!
And the best ending ever.
Historic.
It was just awesome. It was just a fantastic day. And for those that got to see it for the first time, I got to interview and talk to Brendan Fraser, who is
from
now
Indiana.
in the film about
Encino Man, but I don't know what he was.
No, he's in a new one. This is a brand new one. He was the official flag starter guy, so he got to climb up.
Oh.
He's in a film about a president. Is it
The
about D-Day?
Pressure.
Yeah. He plays Eisenhower.
Yes, Eisenhower in the World War II
Wow.
drama.
Yeah. And that was his very first time to be there. And he just said, you know, this is just the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know
Just
if you saw
really cool.
At the ending when David Malukas lost, he sat in the car forever, and you could tell that he was emotional, and that's okay. But then he got up, and I often he did not handle it well for the cameras. I mean, he was
True
emotional.
emotion. True
It was
emotion.
true
He's
emotion.
a kid. He's so young.
I know, but I asked myself, what would Maury Rose say to that kid? What would A.J. Foyt say to that kid? Get out there and do the interviews. I mean, I just was so struck that he was so emotional for so long.
Well, I think
Yeah.
he's just trying to compose himself so he could do
Yeah.
an interview. I mean,
You know,
everyone's different. I mean, that's
right.
Well, the picture I
And
saw
in his
was
case,
he was
he's a
sobbing
sissy,
into
I
his.
guess.
Yeah, no, I didn't say
I'm
that. I
kidding.
was surprised at how long his emotion took. I mean,
Yeah.
the
What,
picture
what,
I kept
what
seeing was him-
nationality is he?
American
California.
kid. Yeah, he's a
Oh, so
yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
then I understand it.
Well, I just saw him sobbing in his girlfriend's chest, which okay, that works for me. But there's time to go on the air, you know.
Yeah, you know, you just
You
can't
know,
even
actually-
understand that pressure of that very last second. You
I
can only
know.
imagine, you know, he was so close.
And then he came around and he said, the Speedway gods talked to me today, and it just wasn't my year. And
Yeah.
that was a good comment. But all the
Now
other
he
stuff
sounds
up
like
there-
he's from California.
Now he sounds from California. Well,
But-
bless his
or
soul.
he's just, you know what? I don't know, crying in the girlfriend's chest, not a bad.
That's
bad-
what I was saying. That's
bad
what-
gig
That
either.
made it all right for me.
Yeah. But we got a great guy that won, Felix.
Oh, was that fun?
Meyer Shank.
And
Yeah.
a new father. His baby girl was what,
Yeah.
born a month ago.
And did you guys see that picture he posted with his little baby? They made a mini wreath for him from the 500 and put it around her. Very
It's the
Oh,
sweetest
no, I
picture
didn't
in
see
the
that.
world.
How cool.
And she's got a smile on her face. She's only just days old. She's got a little smile on her face.
Yeah, I think she's a couple weeks old.
Yeah, she's
right?
not very old at all.
So
Very cool.
very cool. My son Andrew. Yeah, so that was Meyer Shank racing, and so Jim Meyer, just Mr. Laid Back.
Yeah.
They party over at Binkley's.
Oh, is that where they
Really?
went?
Yeah.
Now
Just
that-
Binkley's is owned by Courtney Chesborough, and it's just kind of a it's just
Now,
a
is that
neighborhood
Kess-
tavern.
Kessler and College?
Yeah.
Okay, I know where
Yeah.
that is.
Good fish and chips.
And so that's Andrew and Lauren, my son, and Lauren, his girlfriend, They hang out at Binkley's, and so they headed over there, and it's like 3 a.m. or no, I don't know what time they got, but I mean, it's already been a long day. But he didn't make it to work the next day.
That story of how he mortgaged everything he had for that team, and then he wins 2 in a row. It's just amazing.
mortgaged?
Pretty cool.
To keep the team going.
Wasn't Jim Meyer didn't mortgage nothing?
Really?
I think you might be talking about Mike Shank.
There we go. I'm sorry. That was the story that I heard. I guess that's why they call it Meyer Shank.
Jim, my story that I always like about Jim Meyer, who's such a great person in the family, is Andrew knows everything. But my son is somebody that knows. He just knows things about people, who they are. I don't know anybody, right? I know this guy that comes in a ripped up T-shirt and, shorts, cutoffs and stuff. I have no idea who he is. Good guy.
You're right. The story was about Mike Shank.
So I didn't know. So I'm talking about Jim Meyer. I didn't know until I was watching the news and he was closing Wall Street. Then I realized, who the hell is this guy? He came here to work for Thompson Consumer Electronics.
Got it.
And then went to work at SiriusXM as their COO or CEO. I don't know. He had to go to New York every week.
Wow.
And just a little update, Malukas is first-generation Lithuanian.
Their emotions run wild.
And,
Everyone knows that.
He lives in Chicago, and he's 24, so he's a young guy.
A kid. Yeah. And he guess what? I think he'll win one day.
I
I'm sure
think
that
he will
kid's going to win that race.
We
one
heard
day.
people comparing him to Kevin Cogan, which Kevin Cogan was an excellent driver.
Kevin Coogan.
Coogan. Thank you, AJ.
As AJ said.
AJ said,
It
"Hey,
was
we need a
that
break,
Coogan kid."
We need a break."
Yes, Radio God, we do. 239-9393. We'd love to take your questions. How's your garden looking? You have any problems? We'd be glad to help you out. Need any tips? You want to know the best tomato plant? We do too.
I would too. Well,
Me too.
well, when we come back, give us some of the new varieties.
All right.
Or old
I'll give you old varieties that are selling well that people, so much anymore is, I'll talk about it when I come back.
That'll work.
93 WIBC.
Hey, turn your yard into a place you love at Miss M's Home Memorial Day sale now through Sunday. Save 20% on the premium American-made Brio wood-burning fire pits. Now, these are engineered for virtually smokeless experiences. If you've ever been to a fire pit, you know the smoke always goes right in your face. Not with the Brio. Plus, you get 20% off container trees and shrubs, 20% off patio furniture, and 30% off pottery. You can create an incredible outdoor living space. Miss M's, State Road 135, just south of Whiteland Road in Bargersville. Up north by me, visit Sundown Gardens in Westfield. Save big at Sundown Gardens Memorial Day sale now through Sunday. Save 20% on the premium American-made Brio wood-burning fire pits there as well. Plus 20% off container trees and shrubs, 30% off pottery. You'll find everything you need to create your dream outdoor living space. Sundown Gardens in Westfield, 186th Street and Spring Mill Road.
If you work with your hands, they don't care how you feel. You're sore, you're tired, and if the tool quits on you, you don't get to. That's the American way. And racing in Indianapolis, that's an American original. And so is Quality Supply and Tool. They're selling what works. They supply men and women who build this nation every day, not just on race day. So yeah, engines go wide open once a year, but if you're like us, you're wide open all the time. Next time you need supplies for a job, go to Quality Supply and Tool. Along with racing in Indianapolis, American Originals.
Hey, this is Denny Smith for Zero Res. If you're going to clean your carpets, don't mess around with DIY. Don't go to the grocery store and buy one of those machines. I saw for myself how much damage those DIY machines can do. It'll scare you to death. First of all, they soak the carpet, so it'll take 2 days for it to dry. But when it dries, it leaves a layer of mud between the carpet and the pad. It's unbelievable how bad those things are. With Zero Res, you don't do that. They have Zero Res water, which is a high pH water, so they don't have to use solvents or soaps. Best thing you've ever seen in your life. These are professional guys, well-trained, great products. It's Zero Res. They have a special, $139, and you can't beat that for 3 rooms. Give them a call, 317-388-5141. Visit ZeroResIndy.com, and you ask for that WIBC special.
Dugan Air Heating and Cooling is always committed to premium service and no shenanigans.
Go DuganAir.com. Dugan Air Heating and Cooling is your independent American Standard air dealer.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Schlegel Greenhouse, or you may know them by their product, Hoosier Boy Products, and that is the finest grown plants right here in Indianapolis. They're in the third generation right now. Caleb is at the helm, and you can find them all over. But Hoosier Boy also has an opportunity for you if you're looking for a fundraiser. They've helped hundreds of groups raise money for their organizations. It's fun, easy, no paper forms required. They offer a spring, fall, and winter program perfect for school organizations, churches, and more. And best of all, you're selling, and this is so true, you're selling something that everyone loves, beautiful flowers. So beautiful flowers from Hoosier Boy, exactly. And right now, the dahlias coming out from the south side where they're grown, absolutely gorgeous. We have them in, I guess it's an 8.5-inch pot. And, they're really, I think the value is really good. It should be around, I don't know, $20-25 for them or something like that. So you can pick up Hoosier Boy plants at Country Harmony in Brownsburg, Blooming Food in Bloomington, Miss M's in Bargersville, Sundown Garden in Westfield, White's Ace Hardware in Carmel, Geist and Fishers, Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan, and Sullivan Hardware and Garden. It's Hoosier Boy.
This hour powered by Price Point Comfort, your American Standard Air dealer.
Talk about the Weather Authority. We in Hamilton County got 3.5 inches of rain one morning last week. I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember which. And now we're going to have 7 days of dry out. I'll tell you what, that is really hard on your foundation. First of all, it soaks up all the water in the soil. And then it shifts the ground a little bit as it expands. And then as it starts to dry out, everything sort of shrinks, and you can start to see stair-step cracks in your brick on the outside. You might have doors or windows suddenly sticking. You might have floors that feel uneven or soft. It's not just the weather. That's a warning sign that your home's reacting to whatever's going on underneath it. You need to reach out to Indiana Foundation Service. They have trained and certified crews who understand how the local soil and weather can impact your home and how to fix it the right way. They'll give you options. If it's an affordability issue, they'll give you financing options, but they'll also give you a step-by-step of what you need to do over time. You know what? Don't panic. These people are the real deal. You can visit indianafoundation.com today. Schedule with the local guys to come out and take a quick look. And when I say local, I mean local. They're part of a national network. You can get lifetime warranties. You can get transferable warranties. But most of all, get that free inspection. It's indianafoundation.com.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements, life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Hey, it's Big Joe, and I'm hanging out at Family Heating and Air with the owner, Marcus Morris. And Marcus, I'm always impressed that when you sell American Standard, it's not just the product, but it's the company that installs your product that makes it the best. Can you tell us a little bit about what goes into that and then how you guys police yourselves?
Yeah, there's a lot of pride in being an American Standard dealer, and in fact, most contractors don't measure up. We have to go through hours upon hours of training just to have the honor to be an American Standard dealer, and we are the highest level of American Standard dealer. It's called customer care. That requires even more training and even higher levels of customer satisfaction, and this is something that is closely monitored by American Standard. And we're actually a big fan of that. We're very proud of the brand that we sell and the level of customer service that we give.
Put the award-winning Family Heating and Air to work for you. Give them a call, 317-577-8077, or go to FamilyHVAC.net, because nobody cares for you like family. Your trusted local independent American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning dealer.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. We went really long that last segment. Denny needs to. You need to watch the clock now.
Hey, you promised me you're going to give me some tomato
So
ideas.
here's what I find fascinating about how the internet affects plants is that normally we order plants based on the plants that are popular that we know, but it can get these wild swings in it because of the internet. Something that is mentioned by someone or maybe a gardener that has a big following. So like in
Cherokee, I remember that happened to Cherokee
Purple is still
Yeah.
is real, like the most popular tomatoes that people are asking for get a lot of, and you don't really have the people walking in asking for big boy, better boy. I mean, we still sell a lot of those, but Cherokee Purple, Marzana
Never heard
is
of
a
it.
medium tomato that's, and Juliet is a cherry tomato.
tomato.
And then Sugar Sweet, is it Sugar Sweet?
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray.
Is it Sugar
No.
Ray?
That's a great name for a tomato.
It's also a musician, Sugar Ray.
That's what I mean.
He was a boxer.
Sugar
too.
Ray.
Sugar
Ray Leonard.
Yeah, he was a boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you, Allison.
All
right.
A product like for the hummingbirds, the black and blue salvia. There's better varieties, but somewhere someone said the black and blue, which is the original old one, that's the only one to get. Well, most growers don't do black and Hoods did some, so we got some from him. Everyone else has moved on to better varieties. But no, the internet
Nobody
says
knows of-
no. The only one that works is black and blue salvia. It's like,
You know, the best tomato expert I've ever seen is Allison's brother-in-law's mother down in Lawrence County.
Mhm.
She's the one that, remember when we had the taste
Yeah.
test?
Yep.
That lady can make tomatoes.
It's funny. My brother-in-law actually texted me last night, and he said, my mom said she planted 20 different varieties and 52 tomato plants in her garden, and she's looking forward to feeding us all again.
Oh,
this
so
That would
are
be
we.
great.
Tell him so
So
are
we may
we.
just have to bring her in studio with a wheelbarrow of all the tomatoes.
You know, well, all right. So, do you have a sandwich variety you like as far as tomatoes?
Brandywine.
Brandywine. Okay.
is a great one. A good slicing tomato, but I mean the number of tomatoes. It's almost obnoxious how many tomatoes.
I bet it drives you crazy.
Yeah, it really does. 'Cause
Hey, you want to
don't
know?
what to-
You know what's coming up? Terry Lynn Stacy has made her own squeegee thing. What do you sell those things for $10 or $12 a piece?
a squeegee?
The thing that
Nido.
Nido.
Yeah, Nido.
Terry is
Get
always
me
trying
going
to
on
make-
Nido.
Okay,
It's a sneak peek to Craft Corner, which is coming up next.
cool.
Right here on 93 WIBC.
Indiana settlers named not one, but two. 92 counties bear the names of Revolutionary War figures. His wit could spark laughter or ignite a revolution. America had 250. Indiana's revolutionary roots tells their stories. Weekdays at 6:35, 8:35, and 11:35 a.m. and 4:35 p.m. The revolution gets a little closer to home on 93 WIBC.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for B Window. That's Faber B Window. George and Pam Faber started the company, I don't know how many decades ago, but long time ago. I remember going by their place when they were on 56 between Keystone and College. Now they have a great place across the street from us out in Fishers, across from our Allisonville. So great people. Now it's employee owned. So now you know when you deal with B Window, you're dealing with one of the owners. They've always had great people. You know, they didn't rely on subcontractors. Most of the employees were B employees. And so I think that is so important because with subs, heck, you don't know who you're getting. And sometimes they don't know who you're getting. So B Window, think about them for your next project. You know, one thing I really like that they push is the dream room, the screen room to dream room. Being able to take that, you have that screen, or you have that just a screened-in porch. They come in, they put a series of sliding doors, windows, and HVAC system. Because here's the thing, you have the expensive part already done. You've got the foundation, you got the roof. Pretty easy to move that to a Four Seasons room. So that would be a great project looking at. Maybe you just need new windows, and I certainly did. And we took advantage of when I set the house on fire, because windows that weren't damaged, we had those replaced at the same time, because now they're absolutely beautiful. We love our B windows. So next project you have going, why don't you give them a call at 800-233-0169. That's 800-233-0169. Great financing. Also, check them out online at bwindow.com.
That's Faber's B Window. Trust me.
Hello, everyone. It's Terry Stacy for Premier Deck Coating. So here we go. It is time to be out and in full force on our decks and our patios. And you know what? Sometimes after a while, after 25 years with us and our deck, we were ready for a change because it was costing us money to keep it looking good year after year. And Premier Deck Coating, we'd heard about it, the Ultimate Deck Protection, a sister company of Rhino Shield, locally owned, loved all the things about them when I did my research. And what they have done is really transform that deck. And it's got a guarantee. I love everything about this, and I'm going to tell you about what it actually does. And that repels mold and moisture. And it's scratch resistant. And it's backed by that 10-year guarantee. It's fantastic. They take care of sanding the wood. They repair the damaged boards in preparation before they apply this special formulated coating. Easy to take care of. Saves you time and money. Premier Deck Coating. It is the ultimate deck protection. You can get on the list right now and get a free quote. Just visit premierdeckcoating.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Sullivan Hardware and Garden in Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan in Fishers. Hey, listen, you know what? It's still May. Still May, and the amount of flowers that we had and plants and perennials coming in this week is truly amazing. We have some great deals going on. Quart perennials, you buy one and get the second one half price. We have bedding flats, which are 12 trays of 4, so 48 plants per flat. Just $15. Have some beautiful 10-inch, 11-inch hanging baskets for $22. So we have a lot of deals going on, beautiful containers. So if you've been going to garden centers and they look a little worn, or a box store that looks a little worn, man, we keep the fresh stuff coming. Really, we'll go pretty strong on annuals until July 4th. So stop by Sullivan Hardware and Garden. Also, don't forget patio furniture is an extra 10% off. And next weekend, our fundraiser for the Alzheimer's Association. Sullivan Hardware and Garden, 71st and Keystone.
49th and Penn.
And don't forget the great folks up in Cicero.
Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan and SullivanHardware.com.
At Price Point Comfort, we promise you'll never be sold something you don't need. Call us at 317-455-1124 or see us at PricePointComfort.com.
Price Point Comfort is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air dealer.
Hey, this is Denny Smith for Exercise Inc. 20 years ago, I was sort of poo-pooing the idea of exercising 20 minutes a week. You know what? You really can do that. Now, you have to do it in a very specific way with a professional who can coach you through the process. 5, sometimes 6 exercises. They don't last any more than 3 minutes. And the idea is to make each muscle group fail. Now, let me tell you what that means. That means you get stronger. Now, we were laughing because I thought Danica Patrick had muscles. She had more muscles in the arms than I have. But I would bet you dollars to donuts that I can do more than Danica Patrick does, just because I strengthen that muscle each and every week. 20 minutes a week, change your life? You betcha. Go to exerciseinc.com. Just watch the videos. Whether you're 9 years old or 90 years old, I'm telling you it's going to improve your life. If you're consistent, it'll help you with your weight, help you with your cholesterol, and certainly if you're a lady, it'll help you with osteoporosis. There you go. It's Exercise Inc. or exerciseinc.com.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements, life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Glitter, stickers, buttons and beads, doodle doodads, you gotta see. We're gonna have a crafty-rific time. I got scissors, ribbons.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, segment that just keeps coming back week after week after week. It's Craft Corner with Terry Stacy and Allison Lemons.
Yay! Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I promise this will be quick, but the Nido fad or the craze is through the roof. People are still waiting endlessly for the next delivery, whenever that may be. And the truth of the matter is, I know that a homemade DIY Nido is not nearly probably as cool, but it's still as effective today, in case or until you get your Nido. So this is very simple. All you're going to need is a balloon, clear balloons, any size you want, whatever size you want, just some clear dollar store balloons. And then you're going to need some stir sticks, which could be, again, something plastic from home maybe. Maybe some beads that you can put in your Nido. You're going to need flour, and you're going to need some shampoo. Now, all of this can be at the dollar store for $1.25. Not bad at all.
Is it the $1.25 store now, pretty
yeah,
much?
pretty much.
Yeah.
So you're going to need a cup of flour, and you're going to need a half a cup of shampoo, any shampoo. Again, get it from the dollar store. You're going to need a funnel, and you're going to put the balloon
It's a balloon, Terry.
around the funnel.
I know. It-
Quit playing with it with your
I'm
fingers.
just showing them how you put that on there. You put that on there. This is a balloon in the funnel on top, and then you're going to create your mixture. That's your next step. After you get your balloon on your funnel, your next is you're going to add your cup of flour and your half a cup of shampoo, and you're going to mix, mix, mix with your stir stick till it makes something like this.
Oh.
I'm showing you now. It's not soft, it's not hard, it's kind of goopy. Is that the right word if you're just listening?
I would say,
Goopy?
I would say that it's a nice stiff mixture.
It's a nice stiff mixture.
Yeah.
But not too stiff.
Not too stiff.
Very pliable. You could add food coloring at this point if you'd like, if you're using clear balloons. And then you're going to, and this will be, Pat, this is what your next step is.
Okay.
You're going to come on over here. You want me to hold it?
No.
Am I-
This is you and Pat.
I didn't realize I was in this. Hi, everyone.
Pat is now going to put the Nido, the fake Nido, into the funnel,
Okay,
which will
here.
funnel down to the balloon.
I don't know how that's going to go in there,
Just
Tara.
keep getting it going. If the hole is there, just keep aiming and shoving.
Okay,
Aiming and shoving.
shoving.
Aiming and shoving. You put that into the hole.
I can pretty much tell you now that if any parent tries this,
No,
kids
this
are-
is fun. The kids are going to
the
love
kids
it.
are going to cry and go to the room. Wait, if you say, kids, I got you some Nido.
Now,
Well, it's homemade Nido.
it's homemade Nido, but still,
And
look,
you're
you
just
see
going to
how it's
hear,
shoving down
you're
in
going to hear
there?
bedroom doors slam.
See how we're doing? It's shoving down
Oh,
into
he's got
there.
a big load there, Terry. Let him get his big load in there.
All right, get it in there.
Okay, Denny. All right, here we go.
One more, and then we'll show you the finished product, so you guys can
So-
continue on with your Saturday. You'll fill
I
that
think
balloon.
I think a smaller funnel would have been better, but this is a wide.
This is the
mouth
one I
funnel.
had. I only had this one. I did look
Want
for
some
some at
more?
garage sales.
Take
You could
some
put
more.
Some more in there.
Yeah,
Get
sure.
it all in there, Pat.
And then we'll keep putting it in. What you'll end up with once you get this done, and you can also, by the way, for more texture, you can add some beads in there so that when they're messing with the ball, then it can you can feel the texture of the beads. And so, Pat,
Yeah,
to the right, show them the finished product. Once you get it all in
Okay.
there, you tie the balloon off a couple
There it is.
times.
Yeah.
You know, and you put it in. It makes like that.
That looks just like that.
Just
That's
like
how
that.
it comes
Show
out.
'em the
Or-
real
Okay,
one,
this is
Pat.
actually the real Nido. And so the kid is expecting this, and this is what you give them.
Uh-huh.
We have Nido at home.
You know, no.
Look, still squishes like a Nido, like that. Look,
This
same-
is great photography here.
Oh
Same
yeah,
Good job.
I don't see a problem. I think any kid would accept this. You know, as,
until they get the real Nido.
no, they'll be in their room crying for 3 months.
Squish, squish. It makes the same squish,
This is
and that's
cool.
what it's all about. What makes that cooler?
It's
'Cause
purple
it's
and
like
it's
you
square.
can see through it.
Well, sure, you can do the same if I use
No, that's
dye,
dumb. Yours
a
is-
food dye.
Yours is dumb.
It's not dumb. It's the same thing. It's the same. It's the same. Look,
It
look
looks
what
like
I'm
Mr. Magoo. Hey,
Same
Pat,
thing.
that finally
Pulls,
cleaned your glasses. I can
pulls.
see your eyes. Yeah, I know. It
Denny,
finally-
is that you?
Yes, that's right.
Maybe it is a glass cleaner. Let me see.
Look at this. Sullivan is notorious for having the dirtiest glasses in the world.
Well, now that's a glass
Terry,
cleaner
is
too.
that you?
It's
The-
two things in one.
You know what?
Oh my
This is like that
gosh.
wallpaper cleaner that we use. You know, Pat, you'll have to try that on your glasses.
It's a great
I
idea.
can see your eyes. Oh, you actually have blue
Okay.
eyes.
All right.
That
I
really
don't care
did
what you
clean
say.
my glasses.
This is a fun project for you and the kids.
Canyon? Oh, that's Allison.
No, Allison, this is a good one, don't you think?
I like it. Look how squishy that is.
It is squishy.
And you could make it into like googly eyes.
You sure can. Google
Oh, yeah, I
it.
forgot we're on radio.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we can make googly eyes on it. You can decorate it. I like it.
I like it too.
I think it's dumb.
Oh. That's
Says
because
the
you're in
man
retail.
selling Nidos.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Google it if
Google
you want
it.
to, and look at all.
Home and Garden, Home and Garden, Indiana, is where you'll find this.
Nice try. All right. right.
Now,
Thanks for
Terry,
watching, everybody.
here's what I think you could do is I think that it would be fun for kids just to do as a craft.
Yeah, this is a fun craft.
But-
And they'll love it more because they made their
Right.
own Nido.
Well, here, let me just back that off a little bit. What I would say is do the fun craft, but don't tell them that this is a replacement for Nido.
Oh no, you would never.
That's good advice.
You just say,
Yeah, you
hey,
just say,
you know, I
"Let's-
thought
let's
we'd
do a-"
make some squishy balls.
Oh, you just say, you know what? You know, little children, you know how you love that Nido. Well, we just can't get it right now. We're gonna make our own.
Oh boy.
I'm thinking
Who
that
is the
there's
who's
got to be a better balloon
who's the
than
lady
that.
running the orphanage in Annie?
Oh,
Mrs. Who?
can't remember. Mrs. Allison, do you remember? She's googling
She's
quickly.
looking it up right now.
That's who you sound like.
But
Uh-huh.
No, you're talking about that Carol Burnett role where
No.
she was in it. Yeah, no.
You're going
I'm
to
not
take
her.
all the kids in the orphanage. It's like, no, you're not getting Nido. We can't get it. We're going to make some. So,
And it's good
Hanover.
enough.
what is it?
Hanover.
Miss Hanover?
Doesn't sound right.
Maybe you're thinking of another movie.
Yeah.
Or Hannigan. Is it
Hannigan.
Hannigan.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're Miss Hannigan.
I'm just trying to help the children that don't have one or can't afford one of your Nidos.
Or they show up and they're all gone.
Yeah, or they're all gone.
That's
the
more true than
disappointment.
anything.
You're disappointing children more than I am.
Oh, there's
I'm
a little
trying to
girl that
help.
came in with her grandma. And
You know, we
they didn't have
actually
any.
lowered our max. We are allowing people to buy 10 at a time. So we moved it down to 6. But now you know what they do? Like you can't trying to stay ahead of the Nido people. So what they do, they can only buy 6. So one person gets there and they load up a cart and then they go back in the store somewhere and then their friends come and they get them. So we stopped that too. So you can't.
How do you stop it? Just say
You gotta
no.
put 'em
you
back.
can't you can't we
Limited-
just won't let you take more than 6
Yeah,
off the
there's a
display.
limit. There's just a limit. It's that simple.
It is so it's so dumb.
You're not going to get them till maybe.
I don't know.
today.
We still
just
have
to
some
watch.
orders. I think we still have some orders that'll come. You don't know when they're coming. They just show up.
That's right. You don't know, and Mr. Retail's not going to tell you. So try this instead until they get here.
Did you just call him Mr. Retail?
I'm just saying, you try that, and your kid's going to be crying themselves to sleep. That's what I'm saying.
Oh boy,
That is not.
Dough break.
Yeah.
We need no break.
Nido break. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC.
Hey, Pat Sullivan for Hope Plumbing. Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is the greatest spectacle in home services. To celebrate the 110th anniversary of the Indy 500, Hope is revving up their deals. During the month of May, Hope is offering $100 off any $500 or more plumbing or electrical service. Let's go racing and start saving. Call Hope Plumbing today, 641-HOPE, before you have to wave that yellow flag.
Hey, turn your yard into a place you love at Miss M's Home and Garden in Bargersville. Save big at Miss M's Memorial Day sale now through Sunday. Save 20% on the premium American-made Brio wood-burning fire pits. Now, these are engineered for virtually smokeless experiences. If you've ever been to a fire pit, you know the smoke always goes right in your face. Not with the Brio. Plus, you get 20% off container trees and shrubs, 20% off patio furniture, and 30% off pottery. You can create an incredible outdoor living space. Miss M's, State Road 135, just south of Whiteland Road in Bargersville. Up north by me, visit Sundown Gardens in Westfield. Save big at Sundown Gardens Memorial Day sale now through Sunday. Save 20% on the premium American-made Brio wood-burning fire pits there as well. Plus 20% off container trees and shrubs, 30% off pottery. You'll find everything you need to create your dream outdoor living space. Sundown Gardens in Westfield, 186th Street and Spring Mill Road.
Any heating and air conditioning problem you've got, we can take care of you. 317-577-8077.
Family Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Terry Stacy here, and if you hate to paint, you need Rhino Shield. You know what I'm talking about. Every couple of years, you start to see cracks in the paint of your house and dread the thought of climbing up that ladder again. You need to call Rhino Shield now and never paint your house again. Rhino Shield Shield is a ceramic coating specifically formulated for our unique climate. And unlike traditional painting contractors, Rhino Shield is a long-term solution. Plus, they can do brick, wood, and metal. Comes in a variety of over 1,100 colors and can be mixed to your exact specifications. Rhino Shield comes with a 25-year transferable warranty, ensuring your home is protected for years to come. Right now, get the guaranteed protection of Rhino Shield for your home for 15% off the regular price. Offer is limited, so call them today at 888-RHINO-41. That's 888-RHINO-41. Residential and commercial. Don't paint, no vinyl. Go Rhino and never paint your house again.
At Price Point Comfort, we promise you'll never be sold something you don't need. Call us at 317-455-1124 or see us at PricePointComfort.com.
Price Point Comfort is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air dealer.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Gutter Helmet. I know, we get into the summer here, almost to June. I would seriously think about having Gutter Helmet come out and take a look at and see how they can help you. If you're still getting up on a ladder to clean your gutters, you know what? It's so dangerous, especially as we get a little older and we have the dizzies. But whether you're, young, maybe you're young, you got kids to take care of. You got to take care of your house. And taking care of the gutters is boring as you know what, but it is so important because it protects you and it protects your home. That gutter system moves the water away from the envelope of your building, and without it, water can get in the crawl space, water can get under a slab, water can get in the basement. So protect yourself, protect your home with Gutter Helmet. They've been the leader of gutter protection since 1981. They have a 17% discount right now for Home and Garden listeners, and they also have 12-month financing. So you can check that out. There's a little, you got to follow all the rules on the financing. The number 800-5-HELMET. That's 800-5-HELMET. GutterHelmetIndy.com, and never clean your gutters again. The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Relive a classic on the big screen. Stand By Me, the film and its stars 40 years later, comes to Old National Center on Saturday, June 13th. See the movie and hear from Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell, and Will Wheaton live on stage. Get your tickets now at WIBC.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for the Michaelis Corporation, available 24/7, 365. Great people. Well, he found them, of course, I knew of Michaelis because I just always knew Richard. And then all of a sudden the house catches on fire. And Richard, and then we became really close. I mean, bosom buddies. And you know what? You can have that same. No, don't burn your house down. But it might be a little thing. It could be water. It could be mold. Whatever it is, call Michaelis. The number 844-FIX-INDY. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
This is Kevin at Reinhardt Heating and Cooling. If you have been told you need a major repair or replacement, call us for an honest second opinion.
317-745-4526. Reinhardt is your trusted local independent American Standard air dealer.
We have a lot of rules, Pat. Nothing in the studio. Did they say anything about the goobers that you...
No. Hey, listen, our friend Dave Dugan will be next weekend, comedy at the Cat. And I believe the Cat is in Midtown Carmel. So June 5th and 6th at 7:30, 2 evenings of laughs and fun at the Cat Theater in Midtown Carmel, featuring Dave Dugan, Dave Wilson, Dave the King Wilson, and Willie Bostic.
Willie Bostic. I knew a Bob Bostic. I wonder if that's his son.
I don't know.
Bostic's a weird name.
During intermission, there'll be prizes for the most patriotic outfit.
Hey.
Also enjoy a special drink in honor of our nation's 250th anniversary, the Stars and Stripe Spritzer.
Spritzer?
Spritzer.
It's a drink.
That's right, Denny.
How about that?
Thecat.biz for tickets. Thecat.biz. Thecat.biz.
What are you doing for the 250th?
Well, you know what? I'm planning on streaking the quad. Yep. So
glad I asked.
I think we're gonna be at Dolly World. We're gonna be down in Gatlinburg.
Are you really?
Yes.
That would be so fun for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, really, you shouldn't be celebrating America without Dolly Parton.
Has anybody heard how Dolly is doing? I understood that she really was pretty sick. She got mad at her sister for saying anything about it, but
She's doing great.
Okay.
We exchanged texts, not yesterday, but the morning before.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing good.
She's looking forward to having you come down
Yeah.
and see her.
Yeah. She wanted to stay with her.
Make
But
you a
I
peach
don't really.
cobbler.
I like to stay in my own
Are you
place.
still going to do the duets, since Kenny Rogers is gone?
I
does
can't
she-
carry a tune. You know that, Dan.
Oh.
You know, Dolly's never disappointed me, but I have to say, Dolly, if you're listening, I'm disappointed in your frozen food line.
She has a frozen food line?
She's
kind
got
of
your peach
agree.
cobbler. She's got your chicken and dumplings. Dolly, those can't possibly be your recipes. And I'm sorry, but
Is it the packaging or
it's
the
what's
flavor?
inside, the flavor.
But the cake mix she has is good.
It's good, but you got to add all the stuff.
Right. But
You
I
buy
will
the
say
cake mix,
the
and
frozen
then you got to
heat-ups.
add the eggs and the
I-
oil and the
I
butter.
think the
and
problem with that is the batter gets too big. The cake ends up being way big, like a huge cake.
Hey, you haven't even seen the cake. You're just blathering on.
No, Dolly Parton cake mix you would expect.
It's
I
all
mean,
natural,
it's just like
too.
it's
massive.
It's all
is what
natural,
you're
massive.
thinking. Massive and all natural.
You're
It's a
not
big
supposed to
cake.
It's
say
not all
that
natural.
about Dolly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
You can't be bad mouthing Dolly.
I don't mean to. I want to be
You
her.
said
a
it in
fan
a
of
nice
hers and
way.
just
That's
say,
constructive
Dolly,
criticism.
You've done enough. You don't need to make us any frozen food.
No, bad mouthing is what like people do. It's like I came in your store. This was too much. I'm never coming there again. Now Terry didn't say that.
No.
Do they always say, I'm never coming back?
Yeah, it's always threats.
So what do you say to that? Okay, let's practice. Sullivan, I came in here. You told me you had $2 plungers. These plungers are $4. I'm never coming back here again.
Is that your real hair? That's what I would say. So that's generally how I start.
It's general.
No, you know what? Here's the thing about human beings.
You got 1 minute.
We think that we're going to go in and we're going to have a fight. Like when somebody brings back a shrub or something that's under warranty, but they think, oh, we're going to have a fight. And they'll come in and it's like, I bought this last week and it died. It didn't even make it through the winter. And I always will say, did you put the green side up?
Oh, disarm them with humor.
Disarm them because
Yeah.
they want to have, they think in their mind because they've replayed it on the way over that, I'm going to say this, he's going to say that, I'm going to say this. And, it's like, it's really not like
So you don't even go to the water? How did you plan it? What did you do? You just go right to
No.
it and be a smart aleck. That really works, Pat.
Yeah.
Works with me every time I'm mad at you.
Yeah. So there's people get pretty emotional about dead trees, I can tell you. Especially ones that they planted for Grandpa after he died. I hate that. Don't get a wind chime. Don't get a tree and plant it for Grandpa. Hour number 4 is coming up, 93 WIBC.
From the Price Point Comfort Mitsubishi Electric Studios, this is 93 WIBC HD1, Indianapolis.
The world waits. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. President Trump is looking to make a final determination on the proposed ceasefire extension with Iran. Fox's Madeline Rivera in D.C.
It does remain unclear at the moment whether Iran has indeed agreed to the president's key asks, and that includes Iran's commitment to never obtain a nuclear weapon. President Trump also demanded unrestricted shipping traffic in the Strait of Hormuz and the removal of mines in the waterway. And regarding Iran's highly enriched uranium, the president says the stockpile will be unearthed by the United States, which it is agreed is the only country, along with China, with the mechanical capability of doing so in close coordination and conjunction with the Islamic Republic of Iran, plus the International Atomic Energy Agency, and destroyed.
Meantime, Iran's parliament speaker at a post on X saying, quote, we do not gain concessions through talks, but through missiles. Meantime, 2 federal judges blocking President Trump in 2 different legal situations.
A federal judge ruled that the administration cannot move any money for the time being into the $1.8 billion weaponization fund, which is meant to pay out people who think they have been victimized by the federal government. Then a separate federal judge ruled that President Trump's name name has to come off the Trump Kennedy Center, and the administration cannot move forward with planned renovations that would close the center for 2 years. And that is too much for the president. In a very long post, he concludes with this: I have instructed the Department of Commerce to make all necessary arrangements with Congress to allow a full and complete transfer of this institution, giving them the responsibility for its operation, maintenance, and management.
And that's Fox's Peter Doocy at the White House. Meantime, the White House has declined so far to comment about the legal blocking of that so-called weaponization fund. America is listening to Fox News.
Hello, everyone. This is Ainsley Earhart. Thank you for joining me for the 52-episode podcast series, The Life of Jesus.
Neil McDonough portrays Jesus. Stacy Keach, Sean Astin, Michael York, and Kristen Bell provide the voices for some of Jesus' notable followers. A listening experience that will provide hope, comfort, and understanding of the greatest story ever told, The Life of Jesus.
Make sure to spread the word.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
This is Jason Chaffetz from the Jason in the House podcast. Join me every Monday to dive deeper into the latest political headlines and chat with remarkable guests to hear their take on American life, politics, and entertainment. And don't forget, there's always somebody doing something stupid somewhere.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcast.com
or wherever you download podcasts.
Must listen to podcasts from Fox News Audio.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Wanting it to stay safe. Sunshine, 77 in downtown Indy. Could get to 81 for a high later today. I'm Jarrett Lewis. Here's what's trending this hour. Carmel Mayor Sue Finkham is pleading with Marion County to keep criminals off the streets and from committing more crimes in her city.
I think there's multiple failures in the system all the way along. And this isn't about politics to me. This is about outcomes. I don't know if it's happening at the prosecutor level, the judge level, the jail level, the budget level, or a little bit of everything all along the way.
Mayor Finkham says most of the crime that happens in Carmel comes from people in Marion County. Recently, a 31-year-old man named Manuel Etris, who has a long rap sheet in Marion County, was just hit with 26 charges after police say he carjacked a man and his daughter while they were at a Carmel gas station earlier this week and then crashed the vehicle. President of the Indy FOP, Rick Snyder, is noticing a trend when the city gets violent. This after there were multiple police calls made over the Memorial Day weekend.
One of the things that we see as a common denominator, again, are the issues of the heart, juvenile violent offenders running around, oftentimes compounded by adult repeat violent offenders.
Snyder told the Hammer and Nigel show on Friday that while crime in the city is down overall compared to previous years, there are still the sharp spikes that come around often each month. He said between Friday and Monday of the Memorial Day weekend, there were 18 people either shot or stabbed. 3 of those people passed. Lots of sunshine will be seen throughout Indiana this weekend, but Aaron Updike of the National Weather Service in Indianapolis says showers are also possible.
But there's some small chances of rain in the southwest portions of the state late on Sunday, but even if that happens, it would be a very brief shower and then pass. So we're looking at a very, very nice weekend overall.
Updike says warm temperatures will continue into next week, and he doesn't see any severe weather on the horizon. The Indiana Fever are back out on the court tonight. They're in Portland to take on the Fire. They fell to Golden State 2 nights ago and previously had a 3-game win streak. They will look to get back into the win column tonight. Tip-off is at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And IndyCar qualifications are starting this hour in Detroit. Points leader Alex Palou and defending race winner Kyle Kirkwood are the favorites this weekend. The forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final weekend of May, and it's going to be spectacular, partly to mostly sunny skies, highs around 80 degrees, mostly cloudy tonight with a low of 53, and the rinse and repeat on Sunday, forecast highs in the upper 70s. I'm Fox 59 meteorologist Ethan Rossick for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com.
Hey, Jarrett.
Hey,
how you doing?
You're there. What were you doing?
We were talking. We were talking
business.
commercials.
Sure.
You know, and thought maybe finding a place to drop one here and there.
Gotcha. So, Jarrett, if you were going to get rid of ants, what would a guy in the newsroom, a first-class news journalist, what would he do for ants?
You know, most states you're allowed to carry a flamethrower, aren't you?
Yes, you are. That's a good point.
That's
a really good point.
I think there's only a couple. I could probably count on one hand how many you can't have a flamethrower.
That's right. That's probably the best thing. Change the subject. So you and your friends, are you guys into Neatos?
I'm not sure I know what that is.
Neatos is it's a fidget item, where you can they make them in all sizes, shapes, and, different things. And we've sold them for like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years.
Oh, thank you, Denny.
And you are looking, if you walk down the street over at the middle school, you ever hang out at the middle schools?
Not anymore.
You could sell that, or you could sell it online. I mean, hottest thing going for kids.
Interesting. I had never heard or seen.
So, like, when we get an order in for Neatos, and we do not have any right now, we have none. Usually, if we get, say, 300 pieces, 300 different items, be gone in about 90 minutes. And it is crazy.
Wow.
It is absolutely crazy. And I kind of get Beanie Babies more than the Neatos, but
this has got a squish factor. I mean, I've
does.
seen the round ones. I've seen the ones that look like prickly little nubbies on them. And then, of course, this one that's in a cube, which Jared is playing with. I think you've got him fixed.
Is this the ASMR segment of the show today where I got you can kind of...
Oh, yeah. Can you put that right over the... Can we hear you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that. He seemed calmer now, doesn't he? He's not so fidgety.
He's got always an edge. When you're in the newsroom, you got the edge.
He's always trying to get back to work, and I think the Neato has really calmed him down.
There you go.
Probably
you better shake him down. He's going to steal it.
Yeah, probably gonna. I would. Next newscast will probably be a little story about a bunny. See you later.
Have a good weekend, brother.
All right.
You guys too.
Yeah, bye-bye.
239-9393 is our number. We're going to be here till just 1 o'clock.
It's a long show. Are we that good, really?
Oh, no. That's just, they just don't have any
We've
syndicated shows.
We've convinced the advertisers we are. Oh, my goodness. Well, we got 3 calls here. Why don't we take one?
All righty.
You want to do ants, peonies, or dad jokes?
I like to do it. Dad joke guy has been on for 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, dad joke guy.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
It's going well. Thank you. How you doing?
Hey, good. Hey, so for the 4th, I was going to try and organize a hide-and-go-seek contest. But it didn't work out because good players are hard to find.
Oh, boy. He snuck that one right past me, Pat. You saw it coming. You
saw it coming.
You had your finger on the dump button.
No, I
What
didn't.
Okay, what does a Frenchman say when he goes down a water slide?
What does a Frenchman say when he goes down the water slide?
Whee!
No, that's not it. He says, yes.
Jenny, don't steal his thunder.
He's a dad joke guy. He wants you to get a shot.
No,
at
he
it.
does not. He wants to give
wants
the
a swing.
punchline. I'm
He
sure
was
of it.
close, but no cigar.
All right, got
Okay, I
one more?
actually do have a real question.
Okay.
I could probably tell jokes all day, but my wife is going to give me the look if I keep.
She's
telling
giving it to
jokes.
you. She's giving it to you.
She's smiling right now, like that means I've hit my limit.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Okay, so I do have a question, a real question that's not a joke. Okay, so I have spots in my yard where, like, we had landscaping done just in the last couple months, and there are spots in the yard where the grass was torn up and it hasn't grown back. And so I'm trying to patch those. I have a good grass seed, but I'm trying to figure out if I should just rough up the dirt and put the seed on it, or if I should rough up the dirt put down like compost manure or something like that, and then plant the seed in that, and then kind of top it off again with more compost?
You know what? The thing is, that's an interesting question, because if you start raking and you're raking dead turf up, with the dead turf comes topsoil. So it is a very likely situation so that you can maintain a level turf that you would take topsoil or a compost, as you mentioned, and lay that out and then plant the seed into it. What you don't want to do is you don't want to plant the grass seed and then lay dirt over the top of it, because you want the seed in the top 1/8 to 1/4 inch of the soil.
Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah.
Remember, multiple waterings a day lightly. So you're established on you want to water once a week deeply. But when you're getting seed to germinate, you want it multiple times. You can't, if that seed dries out, it's done. In other words, if the turf where the seed is, that germination is happening and it dries out, that one's gone. So you got to just sprinkle it real quick, multiple times a day.
Okay. Yeah, I've been watering it, but I was more concerned with, is the compost the right choice?
Yeah.
Or should I just get plain old dirt?
Yep.
Or whatever?
Either one,
Okay,
really.
and then-
But I think compost would be nice, a nice mix.
Okay, that sounds good. And then I guess I heard somewhere along the way that if you put seed down, that the birds will come and take it. Is that true?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But you know what? In seed, 1 pound of seed in a fescue, and I know this because I counted, 250,000 seeds. So the birds might get a little bit, but they aren't going to get anywhere near enough to make a difference to the germination.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Hey.
Appreciate it, sir.
All right. See you later, man. Thanks.
All right. Have a good one.
239-9393. Up next, we have, in order, Gary. Hi, Gary.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Very good. Yeah, we're just out here garage sailing, but I had a question for you regarding my peonies, because last year I had a really good production of peony blossoms on my red peony. This year, one single blossom.
Did you have buds that didn't open?
No, just one bud that opened. Nothing else came up on no other stalks.
Okay.
No other stems.
Have you been going to
No
church?
stems, no seeds.
Okay.
Yes.
How
religiously?
How old? I like that.
I
You,
thought that was
you
a
snuck
dad
that
joke
in.
Guy. Yeah, wee.
How old is this plant?
This one is 5 years old.
And in the past, have you had a full bevy of blooms?
Oh, yeah. Last year they were wonderful. I had a great crop, and I waited until a complete dieback before I cut them down for the winter.
Botrytis?
I was going to say there's some research that in really bad winters that the plant has gone into survival mode, and then when it comes time to blossom, it doesn't have any energy left. How about triple superphosphate, Pat?
Well, that wouldn't hurt. Nothing hurts, but
it's something you could sell.
we used to make a what did we use? Made a solution of, and we would pour it over as the buds first start to emerge to knock out the botrytis blight.
Do you see any buds at all? You just had one bud? That was all you had?
That's all I had on that one particular. Now, my other red one, which was planted at the same time but in a different section of the yard, that one blossomed. I had at least a good, dozen come off of that. And the ones that I don't even touch in the backyard, the white ones, they're fully bloomed and look wonderful.
Dick. See, I'm thinking of Dick Crum. What do we put down toilets for roots?
Oh, copper sulfate. Powdered copper sulfate.
Yeah, so copper sulfate for botrytis, and you do that right as they start to emerge, and then you just put a 5-gallon bucket and pour it over the top.
Yeah, go for that's a really great idea because it doesn't change the pH. It just goes right after the botrytis blight.
Yep. So that's what I would try next year.
Copper sulfate, and when they start to come up, start producing
Yeah.
buds. Go ahead and
5 gallon
douse it with a 5
and-
gallon bucket.
Yeah, make a drench and pour it on there. Can't hurt.
Okay. No, couldn't hurt.
All right.
Hopefully it helped. Thank you for your time.
All right, thanks, Gary. All right, 239-9393. Joining us on the program is JMV, and you have him because I don't see him on the screen. Hey, John.
Hello, everybody. How we doing?
It's good. We're doing well. We're doing well, John. I think that we actually have a phone line. We don't. We're in studio, so we don't really have a delay. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're
How you
in
doing?
studio, so we're all good. I'm fantastic. Thank you very much. How's everybody in that studio right there? Good. You should be out today. It's a wonderful day so far.
I know. I can't wait to get out. And here we are. We've got the blinds pulled down and the whole bit. And
We've been concerned about you, John. You know, how did you survive Sunday?
Whoa, Denny, it took a lot. I had to man up. It was a major man up weekend right here, and I had to find a second, a third, and a fourth wind, and I had to take some quick power naps, 10, 15 minutes increments in really strange and odd places, Denny, but I got it done.
how many hour broadcast did you have on race day morning?
I went, Saturday night. It was 6 until midnight.
Okay.
And then I went back to our Bronze Fun Time camper, which was awesome. I moseyed up to where my clothes were in the media lot in my car. And that's for Denny. I mentioned I kind of passed out there for about 15 or so minutes, listening to Yacht Rock Radio, and got up and went over there at about 4:30 in the morning, and they were setting up, and did 5 hours shortly thereafter, 6 until 11.
Wow.
Of the pre-race show. So it was a good weekend, but I was a little bit tired, but I still found it within me to have a good party on Monday and stuff. So it was all good. I'll find a way, guys. Find a way.
Where did you watch the race? Because after you and Tony leave there in the Pagoda area, do you go up to the sports center, or where do you go?
Media Center.
I stayed at Pagoda Plaza for a while, and then once things get underway, I will listen to it on the radio, and I listen to a lot of it on the radio, in fact, because that's just kind of a tradition for me too. And then I actually saw the end at home.
Oh wow!
You got ahead of the traffic
because you were beat.
Well, I'd been out there for that was 48 hours. I think that was good, but yeah, and plus, given the fact I like listening to the radio, and I'm never not going to like that, and that's not always going to be my first go. I was kind of curious how the presentation was on Fox as well, so I kind of wanted to see that and see what they brought, and then kind of was curious about the numbers. I kind of wonder what the numbers would have been had it been blacked out, I guess, around here.
So
Indianapolis had a mammoth number. I'm assuming both radio and TV had a mammoth number.
Right. So what was overall nationwide? What was the number? I mean, or what was the increase?
It was down a slight percentage from a year ago.
Really?
And I think that's what. Yeah, but when it really mattered the most, a lot of racing fans, and this is across the board. Richard Petty always used to say this about NASCAR races. He said, after he was done, he would watch the start and then go mow his lawn and then come back and watch the finish, and that was it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hey, John,
a lot of people do that.
In your lot, Jane and I like to drive by the different lots or walk through the different lots.
Yeah.
And I saw these guys burning just firewood and stuff. Have you seen the Brio wood-burning fire pit that they have at Miss M's and at Sundown Gardens? That would have been a perfect thing for the race guys.
Exactly. And you guys will have to explain. I asked Pat this yesterday on #AskPat with our Garden Gate question from Denny right there. How does something that obviously produces smoke, it's a fire, how is it, for the most part, smokeless? How does that work, Denny?
It's all in the control of where the oxygen gets to the.
That's exactly what I said yesterday, pal.
Yes, it is. It is.
I don't think it is.
If you starve out the combustion process with not enough oxygen, that's when the smoke comes. If it's a good flame, it just means it's getting good air. And the way they design that is to create this chimney effect in and around the burn so that there is no smoke.
Chimney effect. I believe I mentioned that too.
Yes, you did. Well, and Mrs. Summit Garden, they have them over there, and the Brios are state of the art, and everybody Everybody. Now, can you? Those would seem to me to be the easiest way and the easiest things to take camping, things like that.
Not
And
only that,
you just don't have a
yeah.
cleanup or anything.
That's the good part because it all goes to ash, and ash is always easy to clean up. It's when you got extra wood that doesn't burn. So anyway, it's a winner as far as I'm concerned. Hey,
I
listen,
love it.
we're going to be at Sullivan's next week for Remembering Rita. Drag yourself over here to see us. That Remembering Rita, that is for the Alzheimer's, the longest day event.
Yes.
We do it a couple weeks early to meet Pat's schedule. But anyway, come by and see us. It'd be good to see you again.
Well, I will too, because now I'm starting to get into a position to where there's not a lot going on the weekend. I get to free up a little bit after the race weekend. I love to come and hang with you guys for a while too, and always getting great ideas. So we do these parties down here, right across from my house at Paradise Day Watson every Sunday. And we're always trying to come up with great ideas on, what foods to make, what to grill, what to smoke, what to bring. Like I told Pat this yesterday, Denny, we're going to have a boil, some kind of either shrimp.
A shrimp boil.
Shrimp boil.
Yeah. And I have suggested grilling oysters. I don't know if we have enough oysters lovers around there to do that, but I have suggested that some different things.
Why would you grill an oyster?
Well, here's why. Because not a lot of people can just crack it open like dudes like us, Denny, and just swallow it while it's squealing and going down your gullet right there. That's not appealing to some. So when you put them, you leave them on the half shell right there, and then you put like cheese or jalapenos or, whatever you like, Parmesan on top, and you grill it, and it takes a lot of what the normal
nastiness
takes away. Yeah, it does. And, even if you get like the grain of sand or something, as a part of it, which is common with oysters, it masks it and it makes it taste better. So that is how you grill oysters. Not a lot of people do it because, first of all, it is a lot of work for just a little gratification. It's kind of like crab. You get crab around here, and you work and you work and you work, and you get this like little bitty, little finger worth of meat, and it's not really worth the effort. So it's kind of the same. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, let us know, because we've kind of, run the gamut on smoking and grilling, and we're kind of curious any ideas.
Now, is this a neighborhood party, did you say? Where?
It is, well, it is a pool area, a back deck area that's really awesome, and where I go every weekend. And that's Jeff Watson and Glenda Watson.
Camp Watson, okay.
My awesome friends, yes, and they have an area where people just get invited and come over, and we've had I've gotten Don Fisher's coming over, the voice of the Hoosiers. So later on this summer, Tucker Barnhart, Drew Storer, the former Major Leaguers, are going to stop by. We've had Chris Hagan out here before, so it's growing too, because people like to congregate and have a good time. So
do you ever
have you ever to come out? We need to do a show. What if we did a home and garden show from their backyard?
That would be like in the olden days.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to go on the morning show? We used to have breakfast at people's homes and did the show and make them breakfast.
I will warn you this, Terry. That's it's right across the road from my house.
Yeah.
So I get fully in the bag on events over there because I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And all I got to do is just come over here, and I don't have to mess with anything, and I don't have to go anywhere. So I'll be a treat. So let's make sure we schedule that.
I think that'd be fun.
Treat, I will be.
Yeah, I'll make Scotch eggs. We'll do Scotch eggs on the grill.
Oh, sure.
Oh, they're so good.
Yep.
Have you ever had a Scotch egg?
Yeah, I did.
I love them.
It's fun.
I was thinking a home and garden show with you guys, and then a JMV takeover.
Right,
we'll do a combo.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Well, let's do it.
And you guys can stay around.
You mean until
Pat can
midnight?
Make fun of weeds in the yard and stuff like you normally do.
Yeah.
I don't know. My bedtime's 9
Yeah,
o'clock.
Terry and I are in our jammies by 6:30.
Well, yeah. Wait. Are you talking about?
Well, you can do that. You can do that in the morning.
Okay.
Too. So, and we'll get some early requests from Denny. I don't know, some Alabama or Oak Ridge boys or Statler brothers or something for Denny.
And I'll bring Fulton with me.
Okay.
Yes, bring Fulton too. Yeah.
That'd be
fun. Fulton may never go home if we bring Fulton with him. I think Fulton would probably stay.
He would probably stay.
Well, let's do it. I'm not kidding you. Let's do it. I think that'd be super
I love
fun.
this idea.
All right.
love it. Allison, Terry.
We got a new guy. We got Canyon Scott. Canyon.
He looks like Matt Bear or Matt Hiblin when he was a kid.
It's crazy.
His name's Canyon.
Canyon Scott.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No,
Grand Canyon.
Seriously, he looks like a 1970s porn star.
No, we
He's got a little mustache.
Why did they name him Canyon? Have you found this out?
Well, you know, that's where he was conceived, in the canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Hey, 105.7 tonight, starting at 6, going to midnight.
You got it, Danny. I'm going to play your favorite country early 80s crossover hits from Alabama, Juice Newton, Ronnie Millsap.
Oh,
You
buddy,
love it.
I'll be calling in for a new Johnny Reed. I don't know if you've ever heard Johnny Reed.
No, but he's just a
No,
local
not
guy.
Johnny Reed.
He's a guy from Muncie.
Please don't play Johnny Reed.
Yeah.
I don't know who Johnny Reed is.
You're going to find out.
He's
I'll
from Muncie.
call in. I'll make
Jerry
my
Reed?
request. No, Johnny. R-E-I-D, Johnny Reed. He's a good country kid.
Oh, boy.
Good old country kid. I can play Jerry Reed or Johnny Lee. I don't know about Johnny Reed.
Oh, look at the time.
Shania Twain, maybe. I'll see you later, buddy.
See you guys.
See you, John.
Bye, John.
JMV for Miss M's. We're coming right back, 93 WIBC.
Sunshine, storms, tornadoes, maybe snow. Sometimes all in the same week. Spring in Indiana. Good news. The Weather Authority just arrived.
Storms begin to develop off towards the west. They're going to ride in for the evening rush hour.
The entire Fox 59 team are now part of 93 WIPC with Indiana's most accurate forecast. When Indiana's weather is anything but predictable. The Weather Authority, now on 93 WIPC. Stay in the know while you're on the go.
Talk about the Weather Authority. We in Hamilton County got 3.5 inches of rain one morning last week. I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember which. And now we're going to have 7 days of dry out. I'll tell you what, that is really hard on your foundation. First of all, it soaks up all the water in the soil, and then it shifts the ground a little bit as it expands. And then as it starts to dry out, everything sort of shrinks, and you can start to see stair-step cracks in your brick on the outside. You might have doors or windows suddenly sticking. You might have floors that feel uneven or soft. It's not just the weather. That's a warning sign that your home's reacting to whatever's going on underneath it. You need to reach out to Indiana Foundation Service. They have trained and certified crews who understand how the local soil and weather can impact your home and how to fix it the right way. They'll give you options. If it's an affordability issue, they'll give you financing options, but they'll also give you a step-by-step of what you need to do over time. You know what? Don't panic. These people are the real deal. You can visit indianafoundation.com today. Schedule with the local guys to come out and take a quick look. And when I say local, I mean local. They're part of a national network. You can get lifetime warranties. You can get transferable warranties. But most of all, get that free inspection. It's indianafoundation.com.
Pat Sullivan here. Do you find yourself racing to get comfortable at home, but it still feels off track? That's because your air isn't balanced. A whole house humidification system, my friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, helps keep your air dialed in so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and stay comfortable no matter what the forecast. During the month of May, Hope will give you $500 off a whole house humidification system. Sounds like a win to me. Call Hope Plumbing today and keep your air just right.
Hey, turn your yard into a place you love at Miss M's Home and Garden in Bargersville. Save big at Miss M's Memorial Day sale now through Sunday. Save 20% on the premium American-made Brio wood-burning fire pits. Now, these are engineered for virtually smokeless experiences. If you've ever been to a fire pit, you know the smoke always goes right in your face. Not with the Brio. Plus, you get 20% off container trees and shrubs, 20% off patio furniture, and 30% off pottery. You can create an incredible outdoor living space. Miss M's, State Road 135, just south of Whiteland Road in Bargersville. Up north by me, visit Sundown Gardens in Westfield. Save big at Sundown Gardens Memorial Day sale now through Sunday. Save 20% on the premium American-made Brio wood-burning fire pits there as well. Plus 20% off container trees and shrubs, 30% off pottery. You'll find everything you need to create your dream outdoor living space. Sundown Gardens in Westfield, 186th Street and Spring Mill Road.
The Saturday Home and Garden Show is brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. 844-FIX-INDY.
Hey, this is Denny Smith for Zero Res. If you're going to clean your carpets, don't mess around with DIY. Don't go to the grocery store and buy one of those machines. I saw for myself how much damage those DIY machines can do. It'll scare you to death. First of all, they soak the carpet, so it'll take 2 days for it to dry. But when it dries, it leaves a layer of mud between the carpet and the pad. It's unbelievable how bad those things are. With Zero Res, you don't do that. They have Zero Res water, which is a high pH water, so they don't have to use solvents or soaps. best thing you've ever seen in your life. These are professional guys, well-trained, great products. It's Zero Res. They have a special, $139, and you can't beat that for 3 rooms. Give them a call, 317-388-5141. Visit ZeroResIndy.com, and you ask for that WIBC special.
This is Kevin at Reinhardt Heating and Cooling. Customers have trusted us for over 40 years in Hendricks and surrounding counties. Give us a call and see why.
317-745-4526. Reinhardt is your trusted local independent American Standard air dealer.
This hour powered by Price Point Comfort, your American Standard air dealer.
Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road.
Hey, listen, we're going to be right back after these. I was kidding.
So here's what happens. We go long and we go short. So Allison says, make this a short segment. So
I just thought I would start with the lockout.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what we call it in the business.
The business?
The lockout.
The business.
Lock it out. Okay, so here let's take a call. How about a call and a break?
Yep.
That sound okay?
Do it.
All right, we have joining us on the program, right, I want to get doing it in order. There it is, Linda. Hi, Linda.
Hi, good afternoon. I have this solution to keep ants away from your hummingbird feeder.
Okay.
Yeah, I buy a product called Nectar Fortress Natural Ant Repellent. It's a clear ant repellent gel containing cinnamon oil.
Okay. And do you put it just above? Does it? I mean, is there a way to put it in between the hanger and the hummingbird feeder?
Well, I put a continuous unbroken ring of gel around the pole leading up to your hummingbird feeder.
This is fantastic.
So, it's put it far away from the hummingbird, a little bit
right.
of a distance, but leading up to your hummingbird feeder.
Linda, would you give us...
the ants will not cross.
Would you give us
but
the
you
name...
have to put a continuous line of gel.
Okay, so they can't. So your little fortress, so you can't
I
get
think that's
through.
brilliant.
It.
I have the worst problem with ants on the bird feeder.
Can you give us the name one more time?
Oh, it's called Nectar Fortress, Nectar, Nectar Fortress, Natural Ant Repellent.
Thank
They're
you.
just small tubes, but they you don't put it up. You don't have to put it on too often, but after a while, you do have to, put new...
Freshen it up a little bit.
After it, after a while.
There you go.
But it lasts a long time.
Excellent. Well, thanks for that information,
Thank you,
Linda.
thank
We
you.
certainly appreciate that. You can also buy, you can buy an ant trap that goes in between that they sell, but hers sounds like it might be even a better...
We'll see it at
It's
Sullivan
a
Hardware
repellent.
soon.
You want to kill, naturally kill. You always want to kill. Go for the kill. Hers is a
Me?
repellent. Yes.
No, mine is definitely a trap that involves snaps and metal and thorns and things like that. And
Terry.
trust me,
And
the ants will be in pain when they die.
Oh, man.
Coming right back, 93 WIBC.
Remember that turbocharged lawnmower you wrecked trying to race last May?
No matter what scrap metal you got, it's all good with Solgood Industries. 317-929-1111.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for B Window. That's Faber B Window. George and Pam Faber started the company, I don't know how many decades ago, but long time ago. I remember going by their place when they were on 56 between Keystone and College. Now they have a great place across the street from us out in Fishers, across from our Allisonville. So great people. Now it's employee owned. So now when you deal with B Window, you're dealing with one of the owners. They've always had great people. They didn't rely on subcontractors. Most of the employees were B employees. And so I think that is so important because with subs, heck, you don't know who you're getting. And sometimes they don't know who you're getting. So B Window, think about them for your next project. You know, one thing I really like that they push is the screen room to dream room. Being able to take that, you have that screen, or you have that just a screened-in porch. They come in, they put a series of sliding doors, windows, an HVAC system. Because here's the thing, you have the expensive part already done. You've got the foundation, you got the roof. Pretty easy to move that to a Four Seasons room. So that would be a great project looking at. Maybe you just need new windows, and I certainly did. And we took advantage of when I set the house on fire, because windows that weren't damaged, we had those replaced at the same time, because now they're absolutely beautiful. We love our B windows. So next project you have going, why don't you give them a call at 800-233-0169. That's 800-233-0169. Great financing. Also, check them out online at bwindow.com.
That's Faber's B-Window. Trust me.
If you work with your hands, they don't care how you feel. You're sore, you're tired, and if the tool quits on you, you don't get to. That's the American way. And racing in Indianapolis, that's an American original. And so is Quality Supply and Tool. They're selling what works. They supply men and women who build this nation every day, not just on race day. So yeah, engines go wide open once a year, but if you're like us, you're wide open all the time. Next time you need supplies for a job, go to Quality Supply and Tool. Along with racing in Indianapolis, American Originals.
Congress has access to all kinds of insider information. Some congressmen use it to make millions in the stock market. That's not right. So Senator Todd Young is fighting to end it. Young is pushing to ban Congress from trading stocks, period. And President Trump agrees.
Let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information. Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay.
Todd Young has never traded stocks in Congress, not once. Young's a Marine. He gets it. Go to young.senate.gov. Thank Senator Todd Young for doing the right thing. And together, let's tell Congress.
Let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information. Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay.
Paid for by Endless Frontier Innovation Fund.
Hi, this is Chris Cox, owner of Chimney Solutions Indiana. The spring storms are rolling in, causing chimney leaks. But don't forget about those birds and raccoons that want inside your chimney too, adding unwanted odors and fire hazards. Don't wait until the fall. Get it fixed now. We're experienced, fully trained professionals ready to fix your chimney right. Call us today at 317-757-6979. Chimney Solutions Indiana, protecting your home all year long.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for Schlegel Greenhouse, or you may know them by their product, Hoosier Boy Products, and that is the finest grown plants right here in Indianapolis. They're in the third generation right now. Caleb is at the helm, and you can find them all over. But Hoosier Boy also has an opportunity for you if you're looking for a fundraiser. They've helped hundreds of groups raise money for their organizations. It's fun, easy, no paper forms required. They offer a spring, fall, and winter program perfect for school organizations, churches, and more. And best of all, you're selling, and this is so true, you're selling something that everyone loves, beautiful flowers. So beautiful flowers from Hoosier Boy, exactly. And right now, the dahlias coming out from the south side where they're grown, absolutely gorgeous. We have them in, I guess it's an 8.5-inch pot. And, you know, they're really, I think the value is really good. It should be around, I don't know, $20-25 for them or something like that. So you can pick up Hoosier Boy plants at Country Harmony in Brownsburg, Blooming Food in Bloomington, Miss M's in Bargersville, Sundown Garden in Westfield, White's Ace Hardware in Carmel, Geist and Fishers, Allisonville Home and Garden by Sullivan, and Sullivan Hardware and Garden. It's Hoosier Boy.
We have the best technicians in the business here at Family. They'll take care of you every time. 317-577-8077.
Family Heating and Air, your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Hey, I think Canyon's in control of the. I looked into the booth. Canyon's in control.
Doesn't that remind you of NASA? Doesn't he look like he's in the NASA control room?
He does. I'm telling you, he looks like he's from the 70s.
I tell you what, if he could do the countdown, I know we'd see a launch someplace.
All right, 239-9393 is our number. Joining us on the program is, I really have never gotten a hold of this or gotten used to the call screener. James. Hey, James.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, this is for Denny.
Okay.
At the end of the first hour, he had made an offhand comment that there were no plumbers during time.
I said
so
Jesus
was
would have been a
carpenter.
plumber, but there were only carpenters back then, so he couldn't be a plumber.
Right. That caused me to think, how did they dispose of human waste during that time, since I don't think they had invented outhouses by that time?
No, they hadn't. They used pottery, and just like our ancestors from the 1800s and early 1900s, they had what they called the pots. They would have a pot with a lid, and they were, as I remember reading in the history of plumbing, it was tall and skinny pot. But what they didn't have was they didn't have any way to wipe. And so there was always a water source for them. And it's really kind of gross, James. And I remember this voice. Are you from White Dad, Black Dad? I can't remember this voice I know. Were you in Korea or in Germany during the...
Yes.
Yes, I knew that. I knew this voice. Yeah, James, it's really kind of weird. They used foliage more than anything. But when you do the history of plumbing, it's kind of gross, James. It's just gross.
It also made me wonder, how did women solve their problem when they had their period?
Oh, gosh.
Now
okay,
that-
listen. Hey, look at the time now.
I'm a plumber, James. I'm telling you what.
Okay.
I don't know, son. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
James.
Hey,
good
thanks
to-
for the
good to
call,
hear from
James.
you.
Appreciate it.
He's an author, and he was also
I do
there,
recognize his voice as well.
West Berlin, East Berlin, and he's got quite a story.
Anytime when I was working with Dick, and somebody go, "Hey, is Dick there?" Or can I talk to Dick? I would always lean back and go, "Dick, telephone."
Thanks, Pat. I'll get it.
That's what he would do.
Yeah.
That's how we amused ourselves. All right, we have, let's see, up next, it's going to be Andrew. Andrew, welcome to the show.
Hello, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, you sound great, man.
Okay. First time caller, short time listener. But anyway, I had a question, and I don't know what my mother had this idea to stack I don't know what a cattle waterer with Miracle-Gro.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. And this is the question. Should I take some of the Miracle-Gro out and put it in buckets and then go over to our cornfield and get some of the topsoil and put that, kind of layer it in there and then put the topsoil back on?
You're talking about for the tomatoes?
Yes, for tomatoes.
Well, first of all, you don't want your plant to go vegetative, so you don't really want to do any fertilizer. You can fertilize it when you plant it, and then after that, you don't fertilize until it starts to set fruit. Because if the plant goes vegetative because of too much fertilizer, you're not going to get fruit. You're just going to get a lot of vine. So once it does set fruit, I don't think we need more creative ways to put fertilizer on. I think the easiest is just put fertilizer on. And the one that I would recommend to you, rather than doing a Miracle-Gro, is go to the store. Box stores have it, and get Tomato Tone from Espoma.
Oh, that's a new one. I haven't heard that one, Pat.
Yeah, actually, they came out with that
I've
in
never
77.
heard of anything like that.
Yeah, and so what Tomato Tone has, not only does it have the mycorrhizae that helps the plant grow, but it also has calcium, and that helps even out the watering to prevent blossom end rot.
Okay, and one more quick question.
Sure.
You don't want to overwater things because you want the roots to grow deeper into the ground, correct?
Yeah, correct. The rules for watering a tomato, because they tend to get overwatered, is because a tomato, the vine protects itself from the sun. So when people see the vine is kind of shriveling itself, it's protecting itself. And what people do in the the afternoon hours is they start watering. So what you want to do, you look at your tomato in the morning, and if it looks like it needs water, that's when you water it. But don't be fooled by the tomato kind of shielding itself in the afternoon.
Okay. Well, I appreciate listening to you guys. I just had to call in.
I'm glad you did.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Andrew.
You just had to take that shot at me, did you? I knew Espoma did all those things. I didn't know there was one for tomatoes.
No, it's practically new. I mean,
it's 1977.
Yeah, because I remember I was a senior in high school, and
that's 49 years ago.
And I was in geometry, and I was looking through the Espoma catalog,
he does
and I
to
said,
me.
"Look, there's a new tomato tone." We're coming right back with more 93 WIBC.
Indiana settlers named not one, but 2 communities after him.
More than a third of Indiana's 92 counties bear the names of Revolutionary War figures.
His wit could spark laughter or ignite a revolution.
America had 250. Indiana's Revolutionary Roots tells their stories. Weekdays at 6:35, 8:35, and 11:35 a.m. and 4:35 p.m. The revolution gets a little closer to home on 93 WIBC.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here for the Michaelis Corporation, available 24/7, 365. Great people. Well, you found them. Of course, I knew of Michaelis because I just always knew Richard. And then all of a sudden the house catches on fire. And Richard, and then we became really close. I mean, bosom buddies. And you know what? You can have that same. No, don't burn your house down. But it might be a little thing. It could be water. It could be mold. Whatever it is, call Michaelis. The number 844-FIX-INDY. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Mortgage rates have dropped and are expected to move lower. Home sales momentum is building as we move into spring. Now is the time to get your home ready to maximize your sales price. It's time to call Mark Dietel, the proven expert to sell your home. Maybe you need to sell now, maybe you need to maximize price, buying or selling fast, or maximum cash. Mark Dietel has the proven plan to sell your home based on your needs, guaranteed. Mark Dietel is the only real estate expert trusted and recommended with the sale of your home. Mark Dietel guarantees your home sold at a mutually agreed upon price and deadline, or he will buy it. You just pick your move date. No long-term contracts you can cancel at any time. Heath in Indianapolis said we were preparing for our new build and needed our home sold at a specific time. Mark Dietel's team listed it strategically and sold it in just 4 days for full price. Their expertise made our move smooth and stress-free. Call the local Indianapolis agent, trusted and recommended, the agent who guarantees your home sold or he'll buy it. Call Mark Dietel, 317-755-4232. Get all the details or go online to markdietel.com. That's Mark Dietel, D-I-E-T-E-L, markdietel.com.
Hey, Pat Sullivan for Hope Plumbing. Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is the greatest spectacle in home services. To celebrate the 110th anniversary of the Indy 500, Hope is revving up their deals. During the month of May, Hope is offering $100 off any $500 or more plumbing or electrical service. Let's go racing and start saving. Call Hope Plumbing today, 641-HOPE, before you have to wave that yellow flag.
At Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling, our mission is to provide honest assessments and recommendations. We promise you'll never be sold something you don't need.
PricePointComfort.com. They are your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air dealer.
Dave Matthews Band makes their highly anticipated return to Ruoff Music Center on Friday, June 26th. Tickets will go fast. Make sure you get there. Get your tickets today at WIBC.com.
This is Robert with Kirby Heating and Air. Go to KirbyHeating.com to schedule with one of our qualified service technicians.
Kirby Heating and Air is your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the final segment, the segment we call the Speed Round, where we take your calls lickety-split. 239-9393. The Speed Round is brought to you. He doesn't have that yet. The Speed Round is brought to you by
Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus. Great pricing on Lazy Boy, Indiana-made Smith Brothers furniture, mattresses made in Indiana, and, of course, maintenance-free outdoor furniture with free delivery up to 75 miles. ThompsonFurniture.com.
Who's ready for the Speed
Let's
Round?
go, big boy.
You can't handle it. I thought you were telling me that, man, I was going on too long, and I didn't realize that you were looking for your.
Oh, I got to memorize that one someday.
All right, 239-9393. We are joined by Ron, who has a question for Terry. Hi, Ron.
Oh, hi, Ron.
Hi, guys. It wasn't really for Terry. It was for anybody that can answer it. But what are those shades that you put on the underneath your gutters of your house to shade your patios?
Oh, yeah.
They have aluminum frames, and you pull them out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who around in town sells those?
I don't know. I always see them online.
Well,
the Sunsetter.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Sunsetter.
That's it. Yep, you're right, Pat. Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome.
Probably
bye.
sunsetter.com.
Yeah.
That's a good memory you have there, my friend, for
You know,
Sunsetter.
and the weird thing is, I'll forget your name in like an hour. It's so weird. I can look at a grandchild and go, "What the hell's their name?"
You got a lot of them.
This getting old stuff is like.
Not for sissies.
Bye, Ron.
Thanks, Ron. Did you hang up on him?
Nope, he hung up on us.
I can't blame him.
He was done.
He's calling the Bob and Tom show now for a better answer.
Hey, it's about time for Diane's husband to call in.
Southside Tom?
Yep. That's Diane's husband.
Oh, 239-9393. Tom joins us on the program. Hi, Tom.
Good afternoon. Danny, you beat me to a punch. The first thing I was going to say is Diana said hi to you, but no, you had to ruin that. But,
you always call him the Speed Round, which I think is interesting. But anyway.
But, fantastic woman. I've been in hospital and a couple other things the past couple of weeks, and she has taken wonderful care of me. So I'm going to do a shout out for my wonderful wife.
Yeah. Tom, I tell all my friends, you've got to stop sitting on strange toilet seats. Okay? That's where all your problems started. Just clean up your act, Tom.
Okay. I appreciate that. Bless you. And Pat, we enjoy having you there. Of course, everybody else there. So thank you. A couple of quick remarks here. You talked about plumbers in the Bible. Now, check with Monsignor Shade on this. Have we forgotten about Moses? It says in the Bible he parted the waters.
Fair.
That's fair.
And then we have to remember the ark and old Noah. All those animals, he had to have bathrooms on that dang boat. There's no two ways around.
Wouldn't that have been something? Listen, Tommy, I just got a note from my friend. I'm not going to give his name. He says, you probably know this. The Romans dumped sewage in the streets. In Pompeii, the raised stones are crosswalks, and people would avoid sewage-filled streets, and the chariots would straddle it, but they got right back. Anyway, they were traveling in Italy, and they saw all these sewage troughs in the road. That's how they handled it.
Okay, Danny, did that lead to the invention of nose clips? Because they certainly didn't want it.
I don't know.
One other thing real quickly, Little Flower on the east side, and my favorite, St. Jude down by Roncalli. Great festivals going tonight from about 5 o'clock on. Spend your money. The Catholics will take all they can get.
That's right. And you know what? Monsignor Shadle commented on that earlier, that if you bring your contribution for Sunday Mass, then you can hand it in there and skip Mass. That's what he said. It counts.
I wondered about that. Doc, thank you very much. Take it from a Catholic. He knows his stuff.
That is from Monsignor Shadle. So just drop it in and you're good. Hey, thank you, Tom.
He said he was going in for knee surgery. I offered to do the knee surgery for Joe because he's so cheap, but I don't think he wanted this plumber to get his hacksaw and
wow, that's
chisel
surprising.
And stuff. Yeah, you
that's
think?
Surprising, Don. All right, what's everybody going to do today?
Today, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? I'm going to be going to some rummage sales.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Garage sales, yard sales.
I'm going to go to work.
That's right. You got to go to work.
Yeah, I'm going to be using that new product from Lucas Oil to put into the hydraulic fluid on the forklift.
On the forklift.
To seal the seals. Thank you. I still can't believe that there's a product that will solve this, that you don't have to dismantle
It's
that
probably
thing.
not going to work.
It's going to work. Don't be that way. It's made by Lucas Oil. It's going to work.
Okay.
Don't forget, next week we'll be at Sullivan Hardware, 71st
right.
and Keystone, remembering Rita.
Yeah, so we it's our anniversary sale. So we'll be doing Pop the Balloon and all that good stuff. But we also have combined that with Remembering Rita.
The longest day for the
longest
Alzheimer's.
day.
If you're new to the area, that's Pat's mom.
That's my mom.
Was Rita.
And unfortunately, she got Alzheimer's. And, I was am very fortunate because I have 5 sisters. And 5 sisters that all live in town. So my mom was really well taken care of.
Yeah.
Everybody had, but it's just miserable. And then, the worst part about it?
What?
She started to like cats. She hated cats.
And she started to like cats?
Yes, I'd go into the memory care unit and she'd have a cat on her lap. It's like, oh, dear Lord.
Are you allergic
Because
to
a lot of
cats?
them have the robotic cats now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're robotic cats that spin and meow and raise their head and purr. And
Do they have a mechanical litter box?
they don't. You don't have to
They
have
have a
one.
litter box.
It's awesome. They have dogs and cat robots that are in a lot of retirement and senior
I'll be darned.
communities.
They did have one of those bull things that my mom would ride.
A what? A what?
A
You know,
mechanical bull?
Mechanical bull. They had that
Sullivan,
over
you are one crazy
No,
dude.
They had it in the TV room.
Uh,
And the other patients, it would be really fun. They'd strap somebody on.
Terry, what's going on
See
for
how
the
fast they
ride
would
like
fall
crazy.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's going on for the first day tomorrow?
We're
Terry?
going to talk about we've got DAR coming in, the Daughters of American Revolution, as we get closer to the 4th of July. I'm trying to every week do something regarding the 4th of July. We've got that. We've got a doctor who will be joining us to talk about sepsis. And I know that's not the most fun, but
No.
I think there's a lot of questions about sepsis and how do you know when your body has gone into
Right.
sepsis? Because then you've only got a minute before you got to get
Yeah,
help.
that was obvious from
Yeah, from like,
Kyle
what-
Busch.
It was. And
We've
it-
got a little bit of research on green burials. So there's lots of ways to, when somebody passes, you have cremation, which Terry's got some
I
great
always
stories.
love an Irish funeral.
No, Terry's got some stories about cremation that I had never heard. And then we've got some green barrels. You can actually be buried in a wicker basket. And you might start thinking about that, Pat. You can start selling the wicker at Sullivan Hardware for a green burial.
You
with-
just go into the
Oh,
basket.
a wicker.
And then the
Oh,
basket.
it's oh,
wicker
okay.
casket.
I thought it was like a green beer and stuff.
No.
You're talking about environmentally friendly.
That's correct. There are cemeteries that are specific to this. So there are a lot of religions, like the Jewish religion and the Muslims. They don't embalm, and so there's lots of information that I never knew.
It's
but
just fascinating.
Terry's
how many
got
ways
the
you
best.
can be
Terry's
buried.
got some really good stories.
And I'm fascinated with it.
Well, I've got my plots.
I know you
of
do.
Our Lady of Peace, and I'm. You know what? It is so close to Keystone Crossing. I'm telling you, it is going to go commercial, and my family, extended family,
That's why I got this.
they're gonna
spot.
make
They're gonna
money.
make money.
They're gonna make money on this thing. My dad, that's where my dad is. He always knew the best deal. All right, Abdul's coming up next. 93 WIBC.
From the Price Point Comfort Mitsubishi Electric Studios, this is 93 WIBC HD1 Indianapolis.
A fragile ceasefire. I'm Pam Huso, Fox News. Several Americans are said to be hurt after an alleged Iranian strike targeting Kuwait. Fox's Jeff Paul is monitoring.